Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Let's go. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another splendiferous episode.
Good goddamn word.
I can see this is about to be a problem. It's like a kid with too much sugar.
Oh, shit.
You ever give a motherfucking kid, this I always say, give kids cake at the beginning of the birthday party.
At the beginning, not at the end.
Another splendiferous episode.
That's a good goddamn word, Dave.
No need for apologies. I'm the guy, Dave Temple.
And I'm the great boy, Derek Gaines.
And we are here wrapping up 2023. It is our New Year's episode. Most of you probably won't be seeing this until January, just because I think we're a little bit behind.
Whatever. You couldn't get in the studio. Niggas is working.
Yeah,
You gotta film when you can.
Yeah. So, but I am happy to be here. It has been an amazing fucking year.
Pretty good year this year.
And I can't think of any better way to close out 2023 other than to reflect on all of the good.
Reflection.
You see, we got the little turtle lair all decorated. You know what I mean? Like, these are the equivalent of, like, lair decorations, right? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
throw
if
some
you
streamers up, little horn.
You know, a TV news reporter, a couple throw pillows.
What do you think?
Yo, man.
Why? Oh, I don't know. I'll let it part.
Right, man. I can honestly say this. This has been fascinating because we've passed a few years together doing this show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've gone through a lot of different changes year after year.
Yeah.
The fact that we were together New Year's Eve, you know what I mean? New Year's Day, like, you know, and it's like.
We did Minnesota last year, right? Or
Right,
in the beginning of this year.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're probably the person I've seen the most in 2020.
Wow, look at that. It's a partnership.
I think even
like cops,
living with my girlfriend, I think I still see you more.
We like cops. We like was it Mike
boys.
Lowry and yeah.
Yeah. You saved my
Marcus
life a bunch
Burnett.
of times. I saved your life a bunch of
Marcus
times. You know what I'm
Burnett,
saying?
Mike Lowry.
Yeah, man. And it's good to have that. I hope that all of you who are listening or watching this find this in your life somewhere. Find you a homie that you could go on a journey with. It don't got to be male or female. It don't even have to be identified, all right?
They.
It does have to be human, though. Don't go out here attaching yourself to no dogs. I just seen a homeless dude dragging a tent and 2 pit bulls down 14th Street. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Them dogs looked up at me like, help.
Oh, no. I hate a homeless dog, man. A houseless dog. I don't know what it is about houseless people. But, man, my heart really bleeds for them houseless dogs.
Because I know he's using both of those dogs for heat. You know what I mean?
Oh.
All right, make sure for this year, we got to make sure we do everything right with social media. Make sure you guys are following us on our various pages. I'm Dave Temple on all social media platforms, which I do want to shout y'all out. Y'all finally, I don't pay that much attention to it, but y'all finally did get me over the 10,000 mark.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know, so I look a bit more official. that first 10,000 clearly is the easiest because it just rolled after that. It went from like 10K to 10.1.
Oh,
10.2.
yeah. No.
So now
the algorithm sees that you popping, and then they go, well, follow this nigga.
Yeah. So, it's weird. There used to be a time where 10K used to get you special features. You know what I mean? It used to get you.
None of that.
Yeah, I'm late to the party. But whatever. Thank you all.
10K get you to the patio to the door.
Yeah.
They get you to the patio. You can party on the patio.
But I have noticed that with those numbers being there, as I'm reaching out to more people, not only to book ourselves, but to book Nnfa as a podcast, we look more official with more followers. So more people are being receptive to booking us because they look. So make sure you are also not only following me, follow the Great Boy.
On Instagram and whatever. If you like TikTok,
he's already up there. I mean, he's got like 65,000, but still.
Nothing.
Follow him because we got to get him to 100,000, get me to 100,000, and we need our page, Nnfa Podcast, up to at least 10,000. Man, I think that should be.
And anybody that got like millions of followers, that's like the new land and cattle right there.
Yeah.
Like if you got 1 million, you got land and livestock. That's what the fuck that is. Biblically, you rich.
Yeah. You got a direct line to people.
Direct line.
I mean? Like, hey, I need something.
1 million niggas.
Yeah.
2 million niggas?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, so.
One day.
We'll get there. We're growing. I think we were at like just over 7,000 on YouTube. So, that's huge because our YouTube channel was not doing that well to begin with. Thank you, everybody who came on board, following the YouTube, following all the live streams, every attempt that we tried to do. I do need to address that. Real quick, I will say subscribe to the YouTube. Always leave a comment or like the video just to help out for the algorithm. It's not like you didn't like it. You know what I mean?
I like that.
It's not like you didn't like it. So just like it. Let the people know you liked it. If you're listening to us right now on one of those, Apple Music.
I've been hearing a lot of people come up to me. I love the podcast, man. So it can be all wrong.
Right, and that's the thing. While I appreciate that, the people who walk up and be like, yo, y'all doing your thing
what's
with
funny?
this podcast.
When you ever see Batman, the one with Bane, and the police chief sent his wife to the door to answer, and then I forgot his name. Commissioner Gordon was like, "You send your wife to the door when the city's under occupation?" You know what that's like when a fan of the podcast send a girl to say that they like us.
I kind of respect that, though. That's
like,
cool.
He loves you. I'm like, you send
that.
your wife to the door?
No, because you know what
when
it is?
When your city is under occupation?
You know what it is? It's because he's like us. He's a cool enough dude. That
I ain't gonna fan out over them niggas.
And his girl she can't believe he's being this cool.
He likes
right
you.
Now. Right. That's what they be doing. Because the same thing, like if we was to meet Griselda,
I'm doing that. If anyone from Griselda comes to the Buffalo show, I'm gonna be like,
they
love you. They love you.
Exactly. Like versus
I'm going
we would be chill and be like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean?
Fuck that. If I see West, we're not worthy.
Yeah. Your girl, she gonna put you out there. He loves you. He just, no. You don't understand. Yeah. He loves you.
Some girl last night at the comedy show had a bad little sweater on, looking good in her little boots, taller than her dude, walked up on me. He loves you. I was like, now I like you. Now I like the girl, see? Because,
So here's the deal. If you do love us, please, if you on Apple Music, Spotify,
come through,
whatever,
say something.
Drop a comment just to help move us up in the algorithm. All right, we're really taking this thing serious 2024.
And I'm not trying to be like the number one podcast in the world. Give me my group at the recess table, man.
Yeah.
Come through. Fuck around with the bullies.
Now, the full episodes are always going to be on Gas, as they have been. If you are not a Gas Digital subscriber, please give it a try. Go to gasdigital.com.
I say damn.
Use promo code NNFA, just like what's on my shirt. And it stands for No Need for Apologies.
I mean,
not
it is
niggas
a podcast.
fucking around, not whatever goofy shit y'all be trying to put out there. It's no need for apologies.
White people love remixing our little symbol.
So
I thought that stood for N-words.
Subscribe to Gas to see the full version, hear the live stream when it goes. Like, that'll where everything goes. Apparently, we've kind of been reprimanded in 2023 as we were trying to expand and start to go live on YouTube to reach other people otherwhere. And apparently the powers that be, Ralph and Lewis, they were like, no,
man.
no. Like that's how they treated us. Remember when Will Smith found that mannequin outside?
No. Because it turned his head. And we was like, it did turn his head. No, you're supposed to be.
Yeah. They saw us going live on YouTube and was like, "What are you doing here?" What was his name? I know you know, because you always know weird trivia like that.
What was that?
Whatever, Samson or whatever
Lenny,
his weird name.
it was something wild.
What are you doing
But it
out
was
here?
a mannequin, clearly just
Right.
not in the mannequin spot.
Right. So while I thank you all who did take memberships to YouTube, we had to close that down.
Damn, that's a goddamn shame. I didn't even know that happened.
Here's the thing. I might figure something
We enemies
else
of the
out.
state.
I might figure something else out with continuing to do the live streams that I was doing out of the house.
Do those.
Yeah, the problem is
What now?
I'm still dealing with this crazy neighbor.
Oh, she's still knocking on the wall and shit?
It's a level of
Is she cute? If I didn't have
I've
a
never
girl, I'd
seen
go
her.
over there.
I've
I'd go over
never
there and
seen
try to
her.
do something.
I have never seen her. She still wears a mask all the time, and she wears a Yankee fitted low.
Oh, this bitch
all
in
the
QAnon.
time.
She one of them
right.
QAnons.
So, I'd imagine not, but maybe so. She has kind of tipped me off that there's a halal guys, not a halal guys, but there's a halal store downstairs, and apparently some of the halal guys have been seen coming in and out of this apartment. So,
oh shit! Oh, she getting her shawarma popped. That's what she doing. She getting that tzatziki sauce all over her fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I mean, it's worse than in here with the pool
shit.
cues up on the roof, man.
Niggas get lonely at the end of the year.
Yeah. So, I mean, but it's worth it.
Spread that pita, girl.
Here's the thing. Even if you just go, even if you go to gas and sign up for the website, it's always there. You get access to the bonus content. We definitely brought Nnfa at the movies back this year.
That was fun.
We definitely started to get a lot more movies back in.
Yeah,
and
get
had
some more
fun
movies.
with that. What was the most recent one that we watched?
We watched, what was it, Barbie or the other one?
No,
No,
we watched
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah, man. Messages all through that thing.
Yeah. So we finally, see, that's why I want to go through the year-end recap, because Puss in Boots, I think you tried to show me Puss in Boots in like January or February, right? And I mean, this has been a year of just really going back and double whatever you said you was going to do. We just fucking did it. You know what I mean? That's what I like the most about 2023. It was like one of them years of just like, yo, I'm completing shit. So,
You got to complete it.
Yeah, man.
Because you only feel better when you do it.
How do you feel? Do you feel like you accomplished a lot of your goals this year or what?
I accomplished a few goals this year. I did.
Yeah?
I did pull it off. But there's always bigger and better next year. But, you got to – I am where I'm at. I did pretty good this year.
All right.
I ain't going to lie. Like, I want to hate on myself, but I can't.
Well, T, our lovely producer, she did a great job of organizing
She
some
did like
events
a recap, like a little
that
montage.
happened. Well, she not even the montage, but she started off with at least a list of things that we kind of accomplished this year. Both as
Individuals
I'm gonna say a duo,
and
but
as a group.
also yeah.
We the outcast of comedy, man. Let's go.
I know.
I'm going to wind up playing the flute.
Which one of us
I'm
is going to end
telling
up playing the flute?
It's going to be me. I'm going to play the flute. I can see it. Like when I was looking at Andre, I'm like, I hate this because this is going to be me in 15 years. It's going to be me. I'm wearing overalls. We're in Japan.
Right. Yeah, you probably will. Only because Dave Attell plays the flute. And
He's
we
one of the greatest
smoke-
comics ever.
We smoke in the same corner as Dave Attell, which I think we also took over the steps this year. I think that's the thing. I don't know.
Dave don't like weed smoke, so yeah.
But that's what I'm
don't-
saying.
yeah.
Dave could easily have us removed from that stage.
Oh yeah, but he didn't do it.
He goes down to the sidewalk and he's just like, "Hey guys," you know what I mean? So
It's
kinda
pretty
appreciate
wild.
A little homage. So what else? What do you have there on the list? Year in review, T. What did we accomplish this year?
Anything good?
So, do you want me to just list it or?
Give us one at a time, yeah, so we can kind of reflect
And we can
on it a
recap
little
on
bit.
it.
Okay, so we
can make
said
it
this
funny.
already, but 2023, y'all started off on the road together, which I think is a good sign.
Absolutely. And we stayed on the road. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie to you. It felt a little hard to get on the road because it didn't feel like, we felt like we weren't getting enough road
So
dates.
many tour lists.
It was like
Everybody got
every
tours
comic-
out. I'm like, what the
Every
fuck?
comic felt like this year was posting a poster of them with
Tour
a
list.
bunch of dates.
Like
and
90
a bunch
cities.
of cities that they're going to be in. And most of them, they had like 10 months worth of dates. Some of them were sold out.
And you see the sold out.
already.
I'm like, damn, I'm
And-
just trying to do a couple clubs.
Now, I've said this. This is a more recent thing. Remember, the dude Jackson brought me up this way in Connecticut.
Jackson!
He goes, because I've learned this. Comparison is the thief of joy, right?
It is.
So,
Talk shit.
looking at those posters almost stole my joy this year.
That's pretty crazy.
Because it was like,
I thought it was just me.
right. When I look back at us being on the road, all of the different cities that we've been to this year, anybody who knows, like, a lot of people looking at us like, yo, y'all did it this year. Y'all really did it. You know, we didn't have like a 90 city tour. We didn't do 300
Because that's coming.
weekends.
We're not prepped yet.
Right.
As soon as we prep for 90 cities, we're going to do 100.
But I will say this.
Shit.
We did a lot of cities. Look, now I feel like that old lady from the Obama phone. We did a lot of cities, and we're going to do a lot more. 2024, there's a lot more coming.
Yeah, man.
Right? I mean, I will run through just a few lists that we have for like the first quarter of 2024.
Okay.
We've got Buffalo.
Okay.
All right. We've got Boston. We've got Philadelphia.
We doing Boston?
We've got Pottstown.
We doing hood
We've
Boston
got-
or racist Boston?
Well, we'll see. I'll just
Okay.
if you hear your city,
I hope it's the
check
hood.
it out. We're going back to Emmaus this year. All right.
Yeah.
We're back in St. Louis this year.
I'm coming this time. Well, I was there last time.
Baltimore, we're back there this year. LA, you guys have been asking. We are coming to LA this
right.
year.
Yeah.
What else?
London.
What? Oh shit! Yeah, London.
Yeah.
And I'm working on so much more for Europe. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Berlin, Spain, Paris. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, we doing a little European jump.
Right. That'd be good if we could insert the flyer right here to be like, these cities. Nah, I got to get that made.
Link tree.
Angel, we got it. Yeah.
This smoke break is brought to you by YoDelta.com, the official Getting High sponsor of the Gas Digital Network.
We've picked up some people along the way. We lost some people.
We lost a
picked
few.
up some people. Like, we didn't lose Natalie. Natalie just, her skill set got good to the point where,
She was like, yeah.
Gas decided, let's go ahead and borrow that real quick. Like,
Yeah, she doing too good for you two niggas.
Gas has a way of, taking the talent that we groom and go, all right, now that they up to speed. Remember we used to have
Are we
Gay
the catch
Blind
and
Mike?
release program?
Remember we used to have Gay Blind Mike?
We had Gay Blind
He
Mike.
had no skills when we found him.
Now that nigga doing mosh pits.
What'd you say?
I didn't put that on the list.
What?
Shit.
Gay Blind Mike?
Gay Blind Mike in the mosh pit.
Oh, well, that's one of his achievements. Yeah,
he
that's,
achieved it.
that's
That
not.
motherfucker
We
believed it.
witnessed that
and
live,
achieved it.
though.
Yeah. All right, what else is next on the list of achievements? See?
So next on the list is Derek won a WGA.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yes, he
Derek
did.
won an award. All right, hold on. Derek won a
Pyrex, I
writer's
want to
award.
thank you.
Derek, I love with Derek because Derek went full on 3-6 Mafia, put on a moleskin sweater, started walking around, going to comedy clubs with the
Yeah.
award.
Yeah, man. You got to understand, I'm going to be 100% black. I'm
Right.
not free from the burbs, but I'm still a nigger, man.
Right.
And I'm going to do nigger shit.
Right.
So, of course, I brought the award. And I did a show with it on the stage. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I didn't think I was going to even, I told you the thing, right?
Yeah.
I got invited to the award show, and I was like, I'll take my mom out for a really nice dinner. Steven Spielberg's supposed to be there. Spike Lee, she can see some of the stars. And then lo and behold, we get there, and we won. And that shit blew me the fuck, because I didn't expect to win.
Imagine that because you had just went through the Emmy situation.
Oh, yeah, I never
The
did
Emmy
that. That was
situation for
2022.
2022.
Tell us why you won, what you won, what sketch, what was it about?
Oh,
what
yeah.
show?
Inside Amy Schumer. Remember the Privilege sketch? The
Yeah.
Privilege with the spray and all that?
Absolutely.
That plus amongst a bunch of other sketches from wonderful, wonderful writers, Yamanikas of the world, and Amy Schumer, of course, and then Dan Pro and all the motherfuckers. But shout out to all of them. But yeah, man, one of my sketches was a part of an ensemble group of sketch writers, and we won. It was very nice.
I'd also like to point out for anyone who has seen the sketch, I don't know if you can.
It's a double sketch. It looked like a movie.
Because it might
It's
not
pretty
be
dope.
available because it's on Paramount Plus, right?
Yeah, it's on Paramount Plus.
If you see, Derek is in the car with Monroe.
Yeah.
And
Van Lathan.
Van Lathan. And if you see, Van Lathan is referred to as Dave.
I was trying to get Dave in the sketch. Like, I just be like, why y'all hating on my nigga, man? I didn't want Van Lathan there.
I had some people that actually said, "Yo, why is he saying Dave?" I was like, "Bro, that was supposed to be me. That was written for me.
It was written for Dave Temple.
But
it was
they
written
just
for Dave.
moved on.
It wasn't.
And you know why?
Yeah.
You know why? Because I didn't have 10,000 followers at the time.
That's right. Talk shit.
That's why.
New year.
That's y'all. Y'all
Get all
did
them
that.
parts.
Y'all let me down. Nah.
But yeah, no.
No, congratulations.
Thank you,
Out
man.
of curiosity, where is that award now?
It's at my mama's house. On the right
Like
under
an
the
old
live,
basketball
right
trophy?
under the live, laugh, love. Because my mom is corny like that. My mom got the live, laugh, love, and then the award right under that. I'm telling you, man. Regular, nice, beautiful. I love my mom for being
It's
corny
not
like
in
that.
a case. It's not even like in a china cabinet or
Nope,
anything.
it's sitting right next to it's under the TV,
yeah.
off to the side, so you
Yeah.
can watch TV. But if you look over to the side, in your peripheral, her son won an award.
There you go, man.
Yeah,
There you
So
go.
my mama.
man.
I don't need that shit in my house anyway.
I feel
My
it.
house, my room is for clothes and weed.
Yeah, like you don't even have a shelf to display anything.
Nah, I got my one
I'm
dresser.
not trying to shit on you, but you know what I mean.
You can't shit. I'm a minimalist.
Yeah.
I just like clothes. That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I ate yesterday? You ready for this? Watermelon with lemon juice sprinkled on it.
I just recently heard about that. Why did I hear about that?
I saw it on YouTube. African dude is eating watermelon, talking about it gives you all the life, and if you want to kick, he cut a lemon open and squeeze it on there, and then the face he made me go, I want that same face.
What?
So I was like, let me try it, and I was African for a minute because I was like, this shit is delicious, nigga. God damn, this is a cheat code.
You know what I just
Watermelon with
realized,
lemon
Derek?
juice on there?
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
You are the Carrie Bradshaw of Brooklyn. All she
me?
loved was her shoes and her clothes.
Oh yeah, or whatever.
She had a tiny studio bedroom apartment. She was like, I just fill it up with my clothes.
Yeah.
Fill it up with clothes. I can sleep on my-
Yeah, you just pack up when it's time to
That's
get
what
food.
she was
Pack
saying,
up when
yep.
it's time to get flued out. Got my little PS5 in there. We doing all right.
What's next on the list of achievements, T?
So after that, we started No Need for Apologies live and got it into the New York Comedy Festival.
Oh yeah. So for the tour that you guys we just announced for 2024, a lot of these are going to be live shows, like the live version of the podcast. We had to cultivate something, you know what I mean? Like I saw all of these other different shows that are out there, you know, like the Kill Tonys of
We
the
still doing
world.
stand up though. Don't
We're
worry
still,
about it.
yeah, but you know what I mean? It was just like, it was something different than, you know, just telling jokes. I mean, we funny, you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, I'm celebrating.
I'm sorry. That shit was so random. I mean, it's good. It's better than even the soundboard. But yeah, the live show, we did it. If anyone was at Skankfest, you saw a portion of it that we were developing. Anyone who came to our show at the New York Comedy Festival, we had the show in like some really good comedy festivals this year. You know what I mean? And got some good looks on that aspect. So very proud of the live show. Very proud of everyone who helped us out with that. Again, great job to our producer, little Baby T in the booth. And,
Baby T.
Shout out to the great Montenegrin supermodel Luby Popovic,
Luby
who's
Popovic.
also been
Miss Luby
integral in helping out with the
She was an
the
integral
live
part.
show. Yeah, so you know she's definitely been doing her thing. She's made some more appearances. Luby also launched a new podcast, which you guys should go check that out. I was recently on there. She records in the same studio as
Yes.
Schultz and them.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Andrew Schultz, one of the funniest.
Yeah.
That's my homie.
All right. What's next, T? What's next on the list there?
We brought We brought back Black Ass.
Oh shit!
Shout out to Kaylin because our first Black Ass show of the year was at Friends and Lovers because of her. And then we were at City Winery 2 times this year, in the summer, and we closed it out in the winter.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope for a number of different reasons. One, you guys know Black Ass was a baby that we just started from nowhere. Like literally, Mike Harrington, shout out to Harrington here.
For being
Gas
the Rick
Digital.
Rubin of that shit. He
Mike
Rick Rubin the
Harrington
fuck
was
out
like,
of us.
yo, do you guys want to do a show? Like, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to do a show over at Brooklyn Comedy Club? Because they were
2022 was fire for that.
the Brooklyn Comedy Club was new. They needed something, blah, blah, blah. And Ed, Philly guy, I remember when he first opened that club, I was talking to Ed and I was trying to brainstorm, like, how can we make this place pop? How could we get, because he had a great room.
Great room.
Back of the room, the bar's out front. They got a nice thick door,
Thick
curtain. Oh, man,
That
you
sound
can't
absorbing curtain.
ask for a better venue. And my God, every Sunday night,
For a year. It's
2
changed.
years,
For 2 years.
at 10 p.m. 10 p.m.
Late black show.
Sunday night, God damn if we didn't have the show of shows over and over and over again. As a matter of fact, Jorge's in the booth shaking his head now. That's where I remember meeting Jorge for the first time.
He came
Jorge
to the
showed
show.
up the Black Ass.
Sat up front like a motherfucker.
But,
Like, I was like,
he was listening. That was the thing I didn't realize was the power of the podcast. We were just talking about how great the show was every week, and people started showing up. I never forget, we had a motherfucker come Martin Luther King weekend. They drove up from Baltimore.
yeah, I remember that.
They drove up from Baltimore in the rain. Like, yo, we off on Monday. We heard how great the show was. We got to come. And when the show kind of outgrew the venue, and it was hard, I'm not going to lie, putting together a live show like that
Every week, every Sunday, trying to get the flyest motherfuckers to perform.
it was a bit draining. So the past year, we kind of took it down to once every 3 months. Because we were done.
Because we was running around the road trying to do hours and half hours and all that horse shit.
And at the beginning of the year, one of our fans definitely was like, yo, no, I can help y'all get into another venue. Let's get this thing going. And the first show in February, after, 2 or 3 months off, y'all came and y'all showed out. We sold that show out.
That's City Winery, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, Friends and Lovers
first.
first.
We did at Friends and Lovers.
Yeah.
Sold out. Like,
You had
a
plantar
week or two.
fasciitis.
Yeah, that is true. I tore my foot up playing basketball at Big J and them's house, which I will also shout this out. Shout out to me. This ain't even on the list, man. This ain't even on the list. I want to show y'all something. So I recently was reflecting on my year with running. Everybody knows I be getting my Forrest Gump on.
He be getting his
the
Gump
weekend.
on.
Matter of fact, we're recording this on a Friday. Tomorrow, Saturday, my final run of the year. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to run at. I think I'm going to go to Tribeca or Battery Park and make my way up the Hudson River.
Oh, you
I've
doing
never
it for
really
real,
done
huh?
Yeah.
You doing it like a white woman.
Past weekend, I did Coney Island, bro.
Oh, wow.
Got up
Running in the
morning,
sand.
they got a boardwalk.
Oh, they got a
They
boardwalk,
got a 5-mile boardwalk.
Boardwalk got
that
sand on it.
I ran down there and watched the sun come up like a fucking. Oh man, it's fucking incredible. Right, here's the thing: if you look at my running history for 2022 for the whole year, right? All right, I was doing my regular runs. I don't know. Can you see this? Can you zoom in on that?
I see the little bar.
You see the bars? Okay.
Oh, all right. Go ahead,
There
Pimp.
was like, there's bars for, the first bar is for January, and then you see how there's nothing. Because February, I hurt myself. No running in March. But look at that. Overcoming the torn ligaments in the foot, and I just kept pushing.
You can't quit, man.
You got right back to it.
The only way you lose is if you quit.
My first run, and this is again how I dedicated I apparently was to running. My first run back was Saratoga Springs.
Saratoga Springs.
We went to Saratoga Springs. I was away for the weekend, and I was still like, I'm going to get up and run. And that run, my foot, that was my first time back on the foot after tearing everything up.
Yeah.
14-minute miles. 14-minute miles, and I was only able to do a mile and a half that first run that I came back.
Speaking about feet and running in Saratoga Springs, I found a pair of Nike Sakai's at this mall there. That's a real rare sneaker to
Yeah.
find.
Did you
So
buy those?
I did buy those.
Yeah.
Now they like junk shoes. I'm such an asshole. I wear them shits to wash dishes, nigga. What's going on? What's happening? I don't
But
know,
yeah, man, Black Ass, we did City Winery twice this year.
I feel good
We
about
were
that.
also featured in Time Out magazine.
And
Time
paid
Out
the
New York
comics.
twice.
Paid the comics quick.
You guys got to understand this. Time Out. Shout out to Time Out magazine.
Shout out to
I'm not
Time
going to
Out.
dog them because they did what they looked out. But Time Out doesn't usually give shows like ours the press.
Because we were the bastard child of social media.
Right.
Like that ass part
Right.
of Black Ass was not getting us
Right.
far. But we stuck to it. No need for apologies.
Right, but they helped us sell out. They helped us sell out the first show that we did at the City Winery.
And
this past one that we did, it wasn't a sellout, but it was pretty close. And I'm counting it as a sellout because we had the wine. Oh, we had bottles of wine.
We sold bottles of wine.
Shout out to everybody that came and got a signed bottle of wine. Do not get rid of that. That's going to be worth something.
I'd like to say shout out to the hood black women from Bed-Stuy that was heckling the whole time. Y'all had wonderful heckles, so it made me laugh. Shout out to the side of the room that was packed. All the comics that came in, standing room only, made it look like Powerhouse.
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody who just came to the show. Shout out to T family. Shout out to my family. It was a very, very good time.
Yeah, man.
I had a wonderful time at the Christmas City Winery Black Ass Comedy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It was a
Great
wonderful,
show.
wonderful time.
You didn't see your aunt for Christmas, right? Like
What do you mean?
the aunt that came to the show, she doesn't
She was
come
there.
to Christmas, does he? Did
Had
she
a little
come to the house
man
for
with her.
Christmas?
Had a
No,
little
did she come-
short king with
Did
her.
she come to your mom's house for Christmas?
She did, absolutely. We played
yeah?
games. Shout out to Auntie Lynn.
Okay.
Being there, we played Sequence and Uno. A lot of good games.
Good.
A lot of good games. And when I say good, that means that the liquor was pouring. Everybody had Casamigos there and wines, and it was fun time.
Shout out to my Dominican barber who cut me on full coquito this morning. I mean, just holy shit, guys. It's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And the coquito and the the coquito and the Hector Lavoe were flowing, heavy pours.
Yeah.
What we got next, T? What else happened this year?
I put them on the same line.
Yeah,
and
that
I
is
don't know
weird that you
why.
put them on the same line.
But
Tell them what
Dave
you put
got
on the same line.
vasectomy, and you got passed at the New York Comedy
She
Club.
said I
this
got a
year.
vasectomy and I got passed at New York Comedy
Wow,
Club.
this equally as good, I guess. I'm just fucking around.
I don't know why I put it on the same line. It was the same thought.
That's equally as good, right?
Yeah.
One hand vasectomy, past New York Comic Club.
I
6
do-
on one end, half a dozen in the other.
I do want to say this because you did bring that up. I think I added a clip about that, but fuck. Planning the vasectomy. Damn, I thought I did because it was fascinating to see a clip of us talking on stage. I think we were in Minnesota on stage riffing about me planning to get a vasectomy.
Yeah,
And then
man.
I still ended up following
Follow through.
It's not in there.
2023 was the year
I
to
think I
follow
might have
through.
messed up. Don't worry about it. I might have messed up. But what is? Can you do number 9, planning the vasectomy? Can we look at that clip now while we're here?
Yes, we can. Just give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, me too.
We are here like 2 blind cats. 2 blind cats.
Oh,
2
shit.
blind
All right,
cats.
let me see the planning of vasectomy.
I am what they do.
Vas deferens
See
clipped.
What they do.
Boy, got them vas deferens.
I know. I ain't gonna lie, they feel weird now. Like everything is good, but like my vas deferens, they definitely got like some extra meat or cloudiness around them.
Yeah,
Like,
just
it's-
filled with
I
lifelessness.
think Vas Deferon is your new, Derek. What's the word? Viscosity.
Viscosity?
Vas
Vas
deferens.
Deferon
Yeah.
is your new viscosity.
Yeah, call me David V. Temple.
Vas deferens.
I know.
The ball tubes.
I was playing basketball 2 weeks ago. Also, I am back on the court, so I clearly learned nothing from February. But I was back on the court. I was with Jay and them, and shout out to Pickles, young Dylan, our former producer, was
Hack.
playing with him.
He be hacking.
And
Heard
we
he
got to
be
talk
ripping people
about
up.
talking about the vasectomy, and he asked me, yeah, bro, since you got the vasectomy, like, does your sperm look any different?
That's
And
so
I'm
funny.
like, bro, to be honest with you, haven't seen it.
Flex. Be busting in.
I haven't seen it.
I don't let
I
none of
don't
that shit
know
go
what
to
it
waste.
looks like because I put it anywhere now. I don't give a fuck. You coming in plants, everything. I don't give a fuck. My house plants are doing wonderful.
They got beards now.
Yeah, they're sprouting flowers that you didn't even know they're exposed to.
All right, so
That's some funny shit.
let's take a look back on Dave looking for a vasectomy hookup.
Yeah.
This was back in where?
The beginning of the year.
Do you remember
Or
what this
49
was?
weeks ago, so yeah, that's the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Think about getting snipped though, man. You about to get snipped? Yeah. Anybody here got snipped? Get that vasectomy? Got a vasectomy? You did? All right. Did you you need health care or you just going there with cash? I'm just trying to get down like $80. You know what I mean? Like look, like $80.
Cut these vast deference. That's 2.
Come on, man.
I got 4 $20 bills. Cut these vast
I got 4
deference.
$20 bills, a toenail clipper, and a lighter. What we doing?
What we do? Send the clip. I want none of these kids no more, man. Kids now is like an 18-year bid.
Dennis, you don't have nothing at the office I can do
Dennis!
this.
Come on, Dennis!
Tomorrow, just when the law turn the gas on.
We gonna get a vasectomy real quick.
Turn that little sucker on. Get all that. Come out
It was pretty good to think that the dentist could
Turn
suck
off
my stuff
the
out.
Colada and the Kalani Sprite. I need a Kalani Sprite.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I definitely manifested that. Like, I don't even think I had a consultation at that point.
Dag.
I think it was just like I kept yapping about it, and I knew, like, I mean, man.
I
yeah.
just can't get bitches pregnant no more.
Yeah, man.
I got to get this done.
Yeah. Shout out to my kids. They made it through. That bridge is done. You can never return. All right.
What's next?
I think that was it, really, because the other 2 on the list was that we had gained
This is big. We
What's
need to
that?
new some light on this.
What's
we can't not celebrate. So between YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, we've gained 9,000 new followers over the last year.
That's what's up.
So
yeah,
that's
you're
amazing.
right.
Shout
is
out to
big.
everybody for following, subscribing, joining, watching, all
Hey,
that.
shit just got real, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
9,000 new people that learned about us this year. Appreciate you all for tuning in, sticking around. Yeah, I think it blows. Like I'm actually kind of getting, what do you call it? Those little
Goosebumps.
thinking about it, because it is like, it does warm my heart. Like, oh wow. Because when you first start a podcast, you're literally just talking into the oblivion.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? There's like over 20,000 podcasts.
There's a
out
million
there
podcasts
right now.
It
you
might
know?
as well be a billion podcasts.
Yeah, one of the hardest things there is to do is keep going. I say this to anybody. If you've made it past 21 episodes, you saying something. Because a lot of podcasts do not make it past 20 episodes.
That's
you
a
know
good
what
point.
I mean?
That's a really good point. See,
And-
I be downgrading everything, but that is a really good point.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
Ain't we at 300 almost?
Well, I think our next episode is actually going to be the 300th episode.
shit.
So
Yeah,
we
after
are
these
going
two,
to.
it'll be our
I'm making
300th.
burgers outside. I'm making burgers. Regular, just burgers. I'm not doing anything else. Just
Nah.
burgers. Just burgers. We're
Yeah,
gonna have a
your
burger.
other stuff
Are you
wasn't
making the
appreciated last time?
burgers?
I mean, the chicken.
Your
I didn't like
marinated
the
chicken
chicken.
wasn't-
I'm done with chicken. I fucked up Christmas chicken this year at the dinner. I did something with the grease in the chicken. I didn't do it right. The wings was good, but the chicken thighs weren't. But the crab legs was good. I did them right. But yeah, I'm done chicken for a little while. I'm gonna go back to burgers and maybe some hot links. I'll cut them down the middle, make them look like vaginas.
Yeah.
So nobody has a problem.
That's homophobic.
I will say, just to kind of wrap up the followers and the thank you, because of these people, we've been able to book what we've booked for 2024.
Yeah.
Because we have to tell these clubs, we have to show these clubs numbers. Like, do you really have fans here?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we got fans here,
That's
and we're
fly.
coming to you.
That's absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much from the bottom of
And
my heart. That
Here's
shit
the
is
other
wild.
thing. Here's the other thing. Like, because there are other podcasts on this network that are big in achieving a lot of the stuff that we like to do. You know, you got like Legion of Skanks. They're obviously the flagship on this network. You know what I mean? Skankfest is like a thing that we're like, they're like at, year 10, year 11. You know what I mean? So
We're
we're
year
not all the way
4.
there.
This-
Yeah.
Year 4 or 5. 'Cause
I think this is year 3 for me.
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
how long you and Ro were doing this podcast.
only like a year.
Okay.
A year. No, he said he gave it 2 years and he stopped. So
Yeah,
so
yeah,
5
yeah.
years altogether. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So here's the thing, man. 5 years altogether for you. 3, 9,000 new followers.
you ready for this shit?
awards. What's up?
I didn't want to do it. I was asleep. I remember when Monroe called me. Let's do a podcast. I said, you're out of your fucking mind. First of all, I'm in the house. Don't call me when I'm in the house. I'm asleep. And he was like, nah, we got a man. And then I grinned and bared it.
Yeah.
And now we got a Ninja Turtle studio. So
right.
things happen.
Yeah.
Do not despise small beginnings. Do not compare your shit to other people's shit because you won't have no joy. So,
Yeah, man.
I've been learning just to be a humble, appreciative, blessed 40-year-old.
So I want to take this point, since we did have such an amazing year and the show was, let's take a look at some of the clips that made the show what it was
All right.
this year.
Okay.
All right. First one on the list, best show moment. Oh, man. I agree. This is probably the number one show moment. I'm surprised this wasn't our number one clip of the year, but Family Matters, white scatting.
Wow.
Pull that up, T.
This
This was one of those things again where it was just like, yeah, this was such a pure. I don't know where this came from. I remember this was one of our first viral clips this year.
Yeah, all right.
And it was one of those things that got a lot of people talking. People were really upset. There were some white people who were really mad about this
pissed.
shit. Go ahead. They sound like they should be black, but that's amazing that you get white guys to sound like that.
Before they even start singing. Achoo. Get the f out of here. 2 white men went choo-choo.
Right. No, they didn't. They stole it from somebody. We all saw Forrest Gump. We know where Elvis got the moves from. We understand that white men will steal from anybody.
What was that? Achoo. Who the f
Here's what I think happened. I think they got arrested. Typical pulled over somewhere in Tennessee, had to spend a little night in jail, and there was 2 other colored folks in that cell with them. And they all vibed out. They had a session.
Wait a minute. All right. So after I go, ka-choo, I want you to go, it's a rare condition in this day and age. Run it back. Ka-choo.
Oh, my God. That's what made it go. They got free. Your ability to... You could do that thing that color folk was doing.
Yeah.
Sounds just like it to me.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that made that so triggering is even though we were totally fucking around and making that up at the moment, it sounded so plausible and it sounded like we were really pitching that
like
it was
on
stolen. Yeah. I mean, we probably are, but that wasn't what we were going for. We just
we
around.
were just fucking around. No need for apology.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to apologize for my Puerto Rican spelling scatting with a K instead of a C.
Whatever. That's
I got
fine.
ripped apart in the comments for that.
Y'all hip hop.
Oh,
That's just hip hop.
But the comment section for this video also was crazy. Everyone was like, they were either on the I didn't know they were black side or oh my God, y'all are totally right. And then they were naming other theme songs that we were talking about.
They were.
Family Matters and Full House.
Full House.
Yeah.
That was the same white man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We talked about that too. I remember that was one of the things that got me slowed down on the stream when I was doing the live streams. I was talking about soulful white guys, and they were all naming soulful white guys. And I was like pulling up their songs and listening. I'm like, oh, I didn't know this is a white dude. And that's what was getting me copyright claims. We're sitting there listening to
music man, you can't do shit. Like they be talking about internet, you can do it, but you still can't do all the shit. We was just trying to point out some fly shit.
We'll figure it out. We can do whatever we want behind gas. All right, so the next clip that was great this year, exposing the sensual massage.
Oh, that shit went off.
Yeah, man.
That shit went off. I remember that.
A sensuous massage.
Come on. Come on, bro. Bro. What? Like, how do you promote this?
Yeah, how much you think this costs?
You're crazy. This shit's free. This thing pervert.
Probably doing that.
Like, you got
Shout out to Sam, one of the funniest guests.
How do you even charge? Like,
she probably got a whole husband too.
At what point do you ask for the money? Like, after you nut, you like?
Nah, you got to get paid up.
Fuck
that. If I'm massaging women, I'm getting paid up front.
And you know why I don't believe them? Because all the bitches be bad.
Bad!
Look bad. Like, she not paying nothing.
That's an Instagram lady.
Hennessy. Hennessy.
That's your massage oil?
Hennessy?
Oh, kiss my ass. These niggas just getting their feels on.
He poured Hennessy on her back like it was supposed to be oil. Like that was green tea oil. That was Hennessy, Nat. Hey, tea and Nat. Hey, from the tower. What the fuck was that? That was not massage oil. Doesn't have no pure white. Can't have no VSOP. Got you a $40 bottle. And rub that shit in your back, bitch. Let's go. You owe me. It's 40 for the Hennessy, 80 for the massage. Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to Simeon,
Sam
man.
killed me. Sam kills me. That's New York.
Yeah.
That's a New York dude. I'll be like.
That was wild. Shout out to that massage guy.
Didn't he hit us up?
Everyone tagged him in the comments. I'm glad we helped expose.
We went off.
That's him. Hold on, that's him at the top. QDA Brat.
Like at she probably.
Sorry, so no, this is the
That was the
girl
girl.
that's in that video. The one in the
what does
purple
it say?
bikini.
The
She said
massage feels real good if you were
wondering. Lil Oil me right there.
Damn.
Little
And
me right there.
then
Yeah,
I think
see?
the dude says something, but these things are all over the
He
place.
say-
I did see one chick that wasn't bad because I've recently seen a picture or video on World Star of like a morbidly obese, like a beyond Lizzo getting rubbed down.
Jesus.
She ain't had no thong on. I've noticed that once you get to be so fat, your butt just closes up. You don't really need to hide nothing. You know
all
what
the
I mean?
weight is pushing your
yeah,
ass together.
yeah. There's nothing sexual
It's
about
like
that.
it's a cavern. It's like the earth closing on itself, like an earthquake, and it's reforming the crack.
Could you rub a big John down?
A big John.
Yeah, like if that was your job.
She gotta have
like, 'cause
a gorgeous face. That's it.
But the face is down in the bottom of the massage. thing. You
When
ain't
I
gonna
see her
that.
before I massage her, I'll be like, all right.
Yeah.
When she walks in,
We watched some movie on Tubi where that was the kick. Like they were doing massages and the people were coming to get massages and then trying to recruit them to do threesomes, but they were not They were not bad.
There was some booger wolves.
It was weird.
Some booger wolves.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alzo Slade for telling me that word. Booger wolves.
All right. So what we got here? Outdoor barbecue versus dude cooking.
So this was a debate that y'all had during our outdoor barbecue episode.
Okay.
What's the difference between a barbecue and just a dude cooking on the grill?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
This
I don't
was,
remember this one.
I want to highlight the barbecue episode because a couple funny things came out of this.
Okay.
But all of it was because Derek was mad about how much money he spent on the food.
Okay.
So it's great. It's great comedy.
Derek is the best at that, right? Derek could drop $1,000 on a jacket, won't even say nothing, but $200 on some chicken.
Oh, yeah, niggas, you better eat. Y'all better eat all
There's
this
a
goddamn
difference
shit.
between a barbecue and some dude cooking on the
outside.
grill.
Yeah.
That was a big problem in Philly. People would invite you, like, yo, you coming to my barbecue? And like, oh, yeah, sure. You get dressed. You bring your girl, like, yo, come on, we going to this barbecue. And then when you get there, it's a couple dudes playing Madden while, like, it's a Foreman grill slowly cooking one burger at a time.
One
and you're
burger
like,
at a time.
hey, man, this ain't no barbecue, man. Why you telling me about this shit?
I
I mean, look, you do what you want to do. Look, this
I
ain't a
got
barbecue.
wings. I got wings.
This ain't
in
a
there
barbecue.
marinating.
This
We
is
gonna
nigga cooking
barbecue.
on the grill.
Hey, it's a gated area. This shit fancy. Shit fancy. I don't know what you got. I got my summer Timbs on. Come on.
That's another thing. There's a difference.
Yo, my summer Tim's on. Yeah, I'm not
wait.
gonna lie.
So let's-
we definitely got a lot of comments about having our gams out because that was, I think, for most people,
It
that
was
our
hot
first
as
time.
fuck that
Yeah,
day.
You guys picked the worst day. Well, no, you didn't pick the worst day. You picked the worst time. Because they were like, yeah, let's do it like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It was
like,
hot
That is the hottest
as
part of the day.
Shit. Niggas had to go across the street in the
Yeah,
shade.
yeah.
So
Oh.
let's see what the hotness did to Derek. And this is 101 seconds of Derek complaining.
Yeah. 101.
So I strung together every time you complained during the barbecue episode, and it amounted to 101 seconds
Jesus.
of you talking shit, but it's hilarious.
Shout out to Shirley.
Yeah, Shirley White.
Shirley.
Shirley White.
You ready?
Let's go.
This today, it's like a revolving barbecue because I'm waiting for motherfuckers to show up because I bought enough food.
Hey, old man Gaines, if you bring up how much food you bought again on this
Hey,
podcast,
hey. Get
just
this
get a
nigga
piece
some
of
food.
chicken.
Sauce is good. All right, that's the Sweet Carolina sausage smoke hot links, y'all. We doing this
Derek
shit
is
this
no
year.
longer here for the podcast at
Yes,
all.
we are. We're doing
I
this
think
for the podcast. Make sure you get. I marinated
done?
it. Get the chicken marinated in buttermilk. It bites down like a dream, Deborah. I'll be glad when all these other niggas show up. I invited a lot of people, man. There's a lot of food left on this goddamn table. I'm mad as shit. Man. I told these niggas be here by 2:33. Sound man, make sure you get some of that goddamn food before you get up out of here. Fuck with the burger a little bit.
I did. You see, I finished the rest of it there. Yeah.
You know why? Because I seasoned that shit the night before. See what I did? I massaged 2 eggs and I put hamburger seasoning plus, Lowry's. I don't care about Jackie her being shout out. But she gonna come over here and eat some of these goddamn burgers. Hey, tell Jack I paid $212 for all this goddamn food. She come over here and get a goddamn burger if you want to do a shout out. Fuck your shout out. Hey, we're having a good, but just let you know, no need for apology.
Derek is Medea with Tim's on.
Medea wears Tim's. BT Plus next summer.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck your shout out if you ain't come over and get some of this goddamn food.
That was a very fascinated day. I don't know whether
shit.
the heat it did induce that because
I was mad.
we would be just literally
We were dripping sweat. It was so hot outside.
It was hot that day.
but
It's a
we
bad
were just
idea.
talking.
It was a bad idea.
We'd be doing the podcast and then out of nowhere, Derek would just be like, hey. And he just like, and this motherfucker food, he just kept coming back to it. It was so wild, man.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to be an old dude, man, because it's going to be that times 5.
Yeah. Which is so funny, too, because I remember we, shout out to Pockets, because Pockets was cooking.
Pockets was cooking.
All burgers and stuff for us
Burgers
that
was the
day,
shit.
taking all that verbal abuse. Yeah, I if I must say, you kind of got your Louis J. Gomez on that day. That day, you were talking to the staff the way Louis talked. Hey, no one could do anything right.
I know, because the sound man, you were like, sound man, eat them burgers. He's like, I'm vegan. You're like, oh. And then like a minute later, you'd be like, hey, sound man, you better have a burger. You want some chicken? He's like, I'm vegan.
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, no.
That was a big-ass vegan, too. Shout out to all the big vegans out there.
Shout out to them goofy vegans out there.
Lizzo.
Is Lulu vegan?
She a big vegan.
She said it once on the internet, but you know how it goes.
She be eating like watermelon with mustard on it online.
Is that good or bad?
I guess that's the thing. Uncancel Lizzo 2024. I think we need to bring that big bitch back. I liked her.
Yeah.
She should be uncanceled because all the other shit that went down this year, Diddy and fucking everybody else.
Isn't that the weird thing? Anything that was controversial the first quarter of the year, it doesn't even matter
Don't
now.
matter. Because
You don't
end of the
even
year,
think about
controversy
it.
is what trumps it all.
Right. And so if you're going to have controversy, get it done before April.
Yeah,
get
man.
it done like by tax season.
we can
April
forget.
15th, it'll be done. No one will be thinking about that at all, man.
That's right.
All right. So what do we got next here? Picking up women from the Barbie movie.
Yeah, so the Barbie movie was huge. And
Yeah,
we had,
Barbie and Oppenheimer.
We had our fellow Gas Digital, The Thing Is people, Shannon and Mike Figs.
Shout out to Shannon and Mike Figs
Okay.
for taking over.
This went up? This
Yeah.
one went up?
What?
Like when Figs did the whole, let me buy you some popcorn and go to another.
Yep.
Did it? I think so.
Yes,
yeah.
it did. So
This
this
one
went
went
up, and this was our conversation about if you could pick up women at the Barbie movie because of how many girls were going together. And Figs gave us his argument.
Okay.
And I don't know if I liked it, but go ahead.
A girl from the Barbie movie?
Maybe, because I bet you that the girls like went and had some drinks beforehand. Then they're gonna go
Barbie,
to the
it's a
Maybe.
whole
It's the
thing.
whole
this
thing, but
year.
it's the group. Like you said, you're about to go.
You know how
Girl
many
groups
girl
that go
groups
together.
probably it's like a Beyonce
Can
concert
you
for cheap.
holler
I miss
at
those
girls
glasses.
in a girl group?
I've
never
I can't
seen
find my
it.
Burberry
If
shades,
never-
man. Game
Maybe at
is
most
tight.
you can get a number and like, hey, we'll connect later when you're not with your friends. But pulling a chick away from her friends.
Imagine
then-
this. Two of your boys show up early, right? Let's say you two guys show up early. Right when you walk in, you see a whole group of girls.
To a Barbie movie,
One guy
showing up
go
early
out,
to
get like
two
two big
dudes.
popcorns. Come in, ladies. We bought you some popcorn.
Ladies.
We're gonna be up there watching.
Do I got to use that voice?
Yeah, yeah.
I hate, you can do it, Derek. Figs is the Italian side of Figs. Oh,
Ladies, a little bit of
Ladies.
Listen, take the milk duds.
Ladies.
Take the milk duds. Put it in a popcorn.
Ladies, damn.
Listen, we're gonna be up there, all right?
Some popcorn.
And then you flash the AMC rewards
Forget
card.
about
Yo, look at that. You see that?
hilarious.
You see that, ladies?
Hilarious.
I'm up there. I'm up there, all right?
I'm
Enjoy-
up there.
enjoy the
I
movie.
kind of
What
fuck
a
with it.
douche.
Shannon, you fuck that? No, if you some creep, Italian dude gave 3 tubs
I would be
popcorn.
nervous. I would be nervous about that.
Yeah.
Some fat Italian
You
kid
just-
comes with milk duds and popcorn.
You just wasted your money. They're not eating that. They're literally setting those buckets down on the floor.
They can be like, oh my god, he was kind of cute, right? Oh my god. And they're eating popcorn
in your
shit.
mind. I don't really think that's happening in reality.
Do you get it? He is really bad at pulling girls. I also heard that there was a follow-up conversation around that on Godfrey's podcast.
Yeah, so Dante does Man School right before Godfrey, and Dante was pretty upset with this.
Yeah, he tried
was
to
like,
pitch
"This
this.
is not possible."
He tried to pitch this to Dante as like, this is the way you get girls.
I was laughing at it. I
And
didn't think that was the
Dante
way you
had
got
to
girls.
set him straight on some like, no, you're just giving away your money. You
Giving
know
away
what
your
I mean?
Milk duds and popcorn. That's $1,000 to a bunch
Shout
of
out.
strange girls that's wearing pink
But
that don't want nothing to do
I
with
will
you.
say this, and this is the interesting thing that both of those movies did this year.
Okay.
One, they brought movies back.
Okay.
Right? Those were the ones that brought everybody back out. This year was supposed to be a recession, right?
Oh, that's right.
This was supposed to be a recession. Both of those movies simultaneously opened and both made like $1 billion
Yeah.
their first weekend. So we clearly had
The
$2
money.
billion floating around.
We
You know
had
what I
the
mean?
money.
Like, yeah, like it's a lot. We was talking about this yesterday. Like we said we were broke. There's no way we were broke. People were paying $700-800 to see Beyonce and Taylor Swift this year.
Yeah.
You know
and
what I
them
mean?
shits
Like-
was sold the fuck out.
Right. Like there was so much like money spent that I think just people, we want too much. We can't afford to do all the shit that we want to do, so we think we're broke. What's up, T?
No excuses with no need tickets. Y'all went to go see Beyonce.
Yeah,
Y'all went to go see
man.
Barbie. We're giving you some original good shit.
And our
for
tickets
cheap.
is cheap, right? Yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah. our tickets
Not that cheap, but cheap.
Cheaper. Shit.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's because they like expensive stuff. Would
Well-
y'all rather? Let us know in the comments because we can make the tickets $400. I can tell a
$400.
comedy club in a heartbeat, no, charge $400. They will pay, but y'all got to prove me right.
We could just hoe ourselves out to Ticketmaster like, hey, put our tickets in the stock market. Do it like you're doing it to everyone
Oh,
else.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Look at
because that's
that.
how it goes. Like the whole pre-sale, whatever. You get it out of pre-sale because you're a member of Chase Bank or something like that.
Yeah.
So you get a certain price. But once it goes on open sale,
That's deep.
the ticket will be this price today and triple the price tomorrow, lower the next day, and then up again. So like depending on the day you bought your ticket is how much you spent. So someone in the front row might have paid for the same thing, maybe a couple, rows up or whatever.
Sound like they went to Booking.com or Expedia or some shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which I do want to point this out, T. I'm gonna jump down. If you go to number 20.
Number 20? We got that big of a list?
Well, yeah.
I'd be forgetting a lot of this.
We actually kind of covered this early on, the whole Ticketmaster type situation, and we kind of called it earlier as far as who had a more savage fan base. So again, there was a big Ticketmaster scandal around the what's her name, Taylor Swift concert. Remember Taylor Swift shit?
The Eras tour.
Yeah, when her shit went out, Ticketmaster, people couldn't get their things through, and it was wild. And they actually had to do reform around the way tickets were sold in this country this year. Watch this.
The thing is, Ticketmaster fucked with the wrong people. The daughters of senators.
Yeah.
And that's why this is getting a Congress.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You just said what I truly appreciate white women. Because white women get stuff done at that level. Daddy, I don't like this anymore.
Yeah.
We were talking about the fandom between Beyonce's fandom and Taylor Swift's fandom, and which one would murder first for their person.
Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
And
Taylor
he
Swift.
says Taylor Swift, which
Beyonce's fans go and protest. Taylor Swift fans go and commit crime.
Because Taylor Swift fans,
I like that.
Taylor Swift fans know they get away with it.
Yeah. I think that, one, Tiana hates that I say this. Taylor Swift is the GOAT. All right. I don't care whether you like her music or not. First tour to top $1 billion this year. All right. She pulled $1 billion
out of people
in a recession.
Crazy.
All right. She started dating an NFL player.
All right.
She does more stadiums a year than he does.
She's getting paid by the NFL to fuck him.
Huh?
She's getting paid by the NFL to fuck him.
Wow.
It's
That was
worth it.
Flat out.
It's worth it
Flat
because
out.
those girls who paid $1 billion to see her, how much? I don't even know where they are with jersey
NFL
sales right
needed
now.
an image boost. They needed to get all that Black Lives Matter, all that kneeling, all that crap out of their imagery.
Well, look at
so they got
you.
America's
Wow.
sweetheart
Look
to
at
come and
you.
fuck somebody who was in the Super Bowl
Jesus,
last
it's
year.
like- it's a lot of hard
to
fucks
change
coming out
their
your face.
images. No, I'm serious. I don't like this girl. She
she
plays
don't like Taylor
victim
at
all the time, and you're making mad money. Shut
Talk
up.
shit, T.
Shut up.
Talk shit.
Shut
You
up.
better
Beyonce
talk
didn't
your
make as
shit.
much money as you because she didn't spend enough money on black designers to have in your tour.
Right.
Every outfit that Beyonce had on was a black designer.
Okay.
That's money spent
Yeah, yeah.
on black business.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
Taylor
hey.
needs to sit down.
I think Beyonce did it because we went to a goddamn movie premiere and black women were joyous for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Get
Absolutely.
the fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
I have never seen a bunch of black women in the theater not fight each other. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful time.
Jesus Christ.
There were no kids in the car. Everybody was dressed. Beyonce is better because she brings joy out of black folk. You don't see much joy in black people. So when you see that, you go, yeah, I think I like Beyonce.
So sorry I went off there.
There's
So
no
sorry.
No, it was great. No need
There's
for
no
apologies.
joy in white girls either, though, is it? I mean, are Dirty Footers really that joyful?
Because they frequency. Ever, never, Kevin.
Right.
I was
Right,
telling
it's a
Dave,
thing
though,
they got.
I was telling Dave, TikTok has this theory that if you were to change the style of Taylor Swift's music to like hard rock and roll, it actually bops. Because you take all the poppy beat out of it and you listen to the words and you're like, yeah, fuck that guy. And it makes more sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good on them both. They're way richer than we are, and we two broke motherfuckers talking about them. So yeah, they win.
Yeah. Huh. Well, we talk about a
Well,
lot
not
of different
broke,
stuff.
but not as much money as them.
Well, we
bitches.
always have interesting conversations, and some of them lead into good debates, especially in the comments on when you get into those things of like who's better. And one of the things that I think was better, remember this summer, I think this was your birthday or Reggie's birthday, the Ninja Turtles movie came out.
Ninja Turtles movie.
We went to
was
go
Reggie's
see the Ninja
birthday.
Turtles movie, and when we came on here, we got to talking who is the best Ninja Turtle. Now, we have always sided with Mike and Raph because we're like, well, those are the two. That's who we chose. You know what I mean? I'm the Raph of this situation. You're the Mikey. And that's kind of what it came down to.
Yeah.
Who is a better Ninja Turtle? Who's the Ninja Turtle that more people are here to see? Mikey or Raph? And we didn't think that this was going to spark up this much of a conversation. Please, play this clip here. Oh, she gave me the finger. She gave me the finger of death, the 1 minute. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I don't hear none.
Sorry, Instagram is so weird. Hold on a second.
It's all good. It's all good. I know. I've seen that as I was going through looking for different clips. Some stuff got muted. Like,
Yeah,
and
man.
it wasn't even like music stuff. Like, we did a clip talking about Dr. Phil. That got muted.
So that's TikTok censoring us.
What is
Somebody
Instagram?
at some point saw the video or the algorithm picked up what we were talking about. They didn't like the conversation, so they muted
It was
us.
about Mike and Rav.
No,
not
that
Mike and
one.
Raph. It was a conversation about a senator cheating with a really hot assistant.
Oh, we bigged them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't say anything that had like nothing was copywritten for them to take it down.
Yo,
but they
man.
took it down. They didn't like the
Yeah,
sound.
they just muted it.
They don't
Yeah.
like the Black Panther Party, man. They just don't. They do not.
All right, so I got it. I got the Mike and Raph combo.
All the turtles. You take the fun one and try to give him the shit. That's the one. He the one that sell the whole franchise.
Yeah.
Mike sells the whole franchise.
Nunchucks were-
Everybody fuck
everyone
Mike.
fucked Joey.
Pizza, fun, nunchucks.
Yeah.
You gonna get that nigga the drum? Oh, I was so mad.
No one learned.
Oh, I hated
no
it.
one learned the bow staff as a result of Donatello. No one has picked up size
Good
because of.
nigga got a stick and some forks. No, Mike. It was always
nothing.
Mike.
Like you got a few katana niggas out there, and I'm not gonna lie, a
Nunchuck.
nigga with a katana,
You a
that's
different
weird.
dude.
Yeah.
I know niggas with swords.
Yeah,
Very
they
weird.
not fun.
They
No,
weird.
Yeah.
They tell you right away.
Yeah, you know I got a
They tell
sword.
you know I got a sword.
Bro, the amount of sword people in the comments who felt triggered,
Yeah.
that felt the
But
need
that's
to
the point.
respond to that. Like, it was like, hey, the fact that you were on social media, you heard somebody say sword niggas is weird, and you felt the need to respond. Like, you're weird.
You have to understand,
You're
people.
weird.
I'm in it for the comment. I'm not
Right.
in it for your fucking feelings. So if you mad, just put the mad in the comments. That's what cracked me up.
You want to
I'm
read
here.
some of the comments?
Yeah.
It was you never would have thought you would have offended someone with this.
So the top comment that comes up, I beg to differ, gentlemen. I own and practice with both Bowstaff and Psy. And in case I want to get my splinter on, cane work on deck. Another dope episode.
Just send the comment. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm just glad you're doing it on our page.
Then we have someone who's nerdy explaining to us. The weapons were given to them purposefully. Mike gets nunchucks to teach him discipline since nunchucks are the most difficult weapons to use. Raph gets a Psy because he's hot. He's a hothead and would absolutely murk everybody if he had swords. Donnie gets a bow because of its simplicity and he's into technology and complexity. And Leo gets swords because he's gentle and values life.
Here's the sad part. I actually knew that. Like
I knew it too.
We knew that.
I knew it.
It was a funny, and I get it. If you know that,
I'm
you're
a
like,
turtle
fuck,
fan. I
You're
knew all
waiting
this
for
shit.
an opportunity to let everybody know the history of the
All right, I'm
weapons.
gonna ask you a question.
What's up?
When did you ever get turtle toys when you was a kid?
Yes.
Remember that little breakdown on the back?
I never read
Leo,
that. Okay.
age 15, such and such and such. I read all those shit.
Okay. Let me.
Okay, yeah.
All right. This is where I have a confession to make as a Black Air Force One energy.
Here it come.
I have never received a turtle in the package. All of my turtles were either stolen or like just given to me like a plastic bag full of like here's some toys. You know what I mean? I've seen turtles in the package in the store. I've seen turtles in the package at your
Here we
crib,
go.
but I
Here we
have
go.
never.
This is where we are opposite. Nigga, every Christmas for 10 years, I got sets of turtles. 4 themes. The vehicle.
I know.
The fucking the nigga. I had a Ninja Turtle party at a bowling alley when I turned 8 and everybody showed the fuck up.
Bruh.
Nigga, shout out to moms.
Sometimes I feel a little bad for the toys that I stole from other children, but I just figured they had it, man. Like, if you got all these turtles, you ain't gonna miss like 3
They
or
should have
4.
never gave you niggas money. I'm gonna steal these because you can get more.
Yeah, because
I'm
they
from the
did. They
hood.
were expensive. I have no idea how much Ninja Turtle action figures used to cost. Yeah. I'm gonna probably be like The Rock. Once I'm rich, I'm just gonna go back to everybody I stole toys from and replace them. Like, remember when he went to the 7-Eleven and paid for all the Snickers that he stole as a kid? Yeah, I'm gonna just have to do that. You know, I've never like when people had Splinter, April O'Neil. I had a party wagon. I didn't pay for that. You know how hard it is to steal a party wagon?
Yeah, I got one of those. I got a party wagon because I got a box of fresh turtles in the party wagon box, like never touched. I could sell them later. That's how dope they are.
Oh, that's what I did. The planning the vasectomy was in there. I had the other one as the vasectomy cheat code. I didn't see it. I tried to be smooth and put them right there in the thing, and then I couldn't find them. All right, cool. Well, we already talked about the vasectomy. There's no need to keep going into that. I do want to let's do Pastors Eat Pussy 2.
Wow, that was a very crazy episode.
One of the best books I read this year. And I read a lot of books this year, people. I mean, a lot of books. But my all-time favorite, the great Quan Mills, Pastors Eat Pussy with a W. Pastors Eat Pussy 2.
Like Ply said, pussy.
And the 2 is not the sequel. It's TOO. Please play that. Live.
Okay.
One of our regulars, Desi Black, was putting us on to the fact that he read the book, or he was reading the book, Pastors Eat 2.
Nice.
Which is a wild title for a book.
Yeah, I
right?
didn't think that they could do that.
I screamed and lunged at my mother. I didn't care anymore. Locked my ass up, because I was finna beat a
Dang. I'm going to head to Barnes & Noble after this. The Strand. Is this at the Strand?
And scour the fucking shelves.
Excuse me, can I talk to an employee? Do you guys have a copy of Pastors Eat Pussy too?
Pussy. Make sure the W's in it.
Pussy.
If the W ain't in it, I don't want it. That's the book I'm looking for.
Oh no, this
limited
is Pastors
edition.
This is Pastors Eat Pussy. I want pussy.
I want the hard copy.
Do you have a signed first edition?
Signed first edition, hard copy, Pastors Eat Pussy 2.
Listen, Quan, if you see this, I am not mocking you. I actually think this is genius.
There's genuine talent in there. That's why it's funny.
Yeah. That this is the writers on strike right now. You could never.
I read erotic. I read like
come
erotic.
up with anything that's good. Sir.
That was great. Way to button that out. That was fun. That was a fun button. And it was we talked shit through the strikes.
Yeah, man. There
I
was
went through
definitely
2
a writer's
strikes
strike
this year.
man. Now, someone did bring it to my attention. A couple of the fans brought it to our attention that this was actually covered on Bonfire back when Dan was still on
all right.
show. Him and Jay, what's that? Oh, because I was talking. Him and Jay came across this thing and they started talking about it, and they talked about it for a few episodes to the point they actually found Quan Mills.
Oh, okay.
They had him call in on the show.
Oh, wow.
He's a real person because there was conspiracy theories for a while that he wasn't real.
Okay.
There was conspiracy theories that this was just some white guy ghostwriting, trying to get the shit off. You know what I mean? Like, it's fascinating because people always look at that. I don't think people realize, because I've had this happen before where there's been a crossover of stuff that I cover on our show and a crossover of stuff that Jay covers on either Legion of Skanks or The Bonfire. And they're always like, yo, you're ripping off Jay or Jay's ripping you off. I want you guys to understand, Jay and I have the same taste in internet scrolling. We go to a lot of the same websites. We find a lot of the same stuff. So it was only a matter of time for there's going to be some crossover. And of course, with titles like that, who the fuck wouldn't? Who wouldn't get sucked into that, man? But yeah, man, Pastors Eat Pussy 2. I've heard that there are new books, too, that have been put out. Like Thought Next Door and all that stuff. They've done audio recordings on that. Apparently, this dude wrote like 80 books, man.
80 books.
80 books, and they're all like that. You know what I mean? So make sure if you have not read a Quan Mills book, do yourself a favor. Go read them. Go check it out on YouTube. Get yourself started with the audiobooks there. We still don't have a... well, I'm yelling at y'all like that's y'all job. That's our sales department. We still don't have a sponsorship with Audible. Did anyone reach out to Audible on our behalf?
You got to write a No Need for Apologies book, Dave. Like, because you write books, I can read them.
We're gonna have to do it ourselves. Like, we're probably gonna have to stock down. Audible ourselves.
Just like everything else. Anyway.
Yeah.
I did write a book. I don't promote it that much because I don't know. It didn't feel like it was that good, but it is prophesizing right now. T, if you have the ability to go to my website.
Did you write it in 2023?
I don't remember what year I wrote the book. But I wrote a book called Influencer, and it was about it was basically about the effects that social media was having on the public.
Okay.
Right? And I kind of noticed something, a little kink there, where I'm like, this seems intentional. And it came across that they were trying to I wrote this as it was a secret society trying to dumb down the population to make us, stupider and easier to manipulate and easier to get money out of us. Is there any way you could zoom in on that to show who I chose as the influencers on the book? And to keep myself from getting sued, this isn't like this is a likeness. This isn't them. But Snoop Dogg, Kanye West, and Will Smith. 3 people who have constantly been like just at the forefront of like their antics on social media really seem to make black people move. You know what I mean? Like you see Kanye, he'll start the conversation with the world.
Yeah.
Will Smith will make the world start talking. Snoop, he does it every now and again, and I tell you this got to be like I don't like the way
this year.
Hey, because I almost quit smoking weed because this nigga said he was not smoking. Like I was like, shit, Snoop, what the fuck is the point? And then he was like, got you niggas. I said I fell for this shit.
Yo.
I really almost quit smoking weed because Snoop said he was quit.
I like that Snoop is selling Skechers to old people right now.
Yeah, man.
That is a wild thing that we never saw coming. You know what I mean? Like, and it's weird that it's like trying to get black people on the Skechers. And if they ever succeed, which I think they're doing a good job. I know a lot of Mexicans wear Skechers now, but like Snoop, he sells Skechers the same way they sell everything. He sells Skechers the same way they used to do. Remember that commercial that he had with the pop 'em like it's hot? For the, what are those things, Hot Pockets?
Oh, yeah.
He did a Hot Pocket commercial, and it's just him dancing around, right? And I get it. That's how you sell Hot Pockets, right? Because they're fucking children. But he's selling Skechers the same way, just
because Skechers is comfy. My mom got Skechers.
Oh, see, it's working.
My mom got fibromyalgia, so she gotta, So she gotta have comfy shoes and shit like that.
Yeah. What's that? I can't read because I got my sunglasses on.
All right, part 1. Okay.
What?
I was saying, let's wrap it up with part 1.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back and reminisce with the folks because we have more clips and we have some apologies to get to.
Yeah, we
So
do.
it's
Some
gonna
of
be
the
fun.
best apologies from guests of the year.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Come back and do that on the other side. Thank you guys for tuning in. I couldn't see what she was saying. Wearing glasses in the studio is really
Like a bunch of
detrimental.
assholes. And these are dark shades. These shits really work.
I use the big permanent marker and everything.
I'm trying to. I don't know how you do this, Derek.
Yeah,
The only thing that is great about wearing glasses like everywhere is you can totally look at titties and no one.
Oh yeah, or
no one is the wiser.
And nobody really talks to you, man. If you don't want to have a conversation, shades.
Yeah.
People don't do small talk when you got shades on. They be like, nah, he don't look like he in the mood.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Derek, say goodbye to the people.
You know what time it is. It's the Great Boy. TheGreat BOY on Instagram and whatever else. And you know what you need to do. You got to talk to God and eat them vegetables.
I'm the God, so talk to me on social media at I'm Dave Temple. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. No need for apologies. There it is. I'm Dave Temple, just like that. All right. We'll see you guys when we come back. Peace.
Fill her up. You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Ain't no
when I tell a joke.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another recap. Splendiferous recap 2023. I'm the guy, Dave Temple.
What a great boy.
We are back for the second portion here. I've enjoyed breaking these shows up and giving you guys a bit more content. It was such a long year. We got more to do. We have more to do. We're sitting here having our coffee with our legs crossed. That's another thing that we've kind of gotten to. I guess we've clearly grown up in some way, shape, or form. We're childish in some ways, but look at us. Come on. Coffee.
I hate how much I love coffee.
Yeah, you too. Like I've left the diner with you where you was like, oh, Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm like, nigga, we just had 2 cups of coffee in here.
Hey, don't clock me in my Java.
I just worry about
don't
caffeine.
Clock my Java.
I worry about caffeine.
It don't speed my heart up. It don't. It really don't speed my heart up. I still go to sleep off a cup of coffee. I'm a different breed, nigga.
Yeah, man.
I'm old man game.
Yeah, you're like my grandmother. My grandmother's like, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna make some coffee, and then goes to sleep.
And goes to sleep.
Yeah.
I like the warmth of it. The warmth and, of course, the cream that you put in. And if it's a good bean, if it's a really good bean, like a French press, holy shit.
That I don't understand. I got to get into that.
Fair trade, bro. Get yourself some fair trade.
I just like cheap coffee.
Get you some African coffee, some Jamaican coffees. Come on, nigga.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
The richer I get, listen to what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
The richer I become, the crazier the coffee is going to taste.
I'm sorry. That's just such a funny line. The gems that you have dropped today, and I'm saying gems, and I'm using that term loosely.
Niggas like manifesting. I don't understand. What the fuck?
No, it's not about the manifest, and we're gonna get to some manifest because we're gonna manifest.
Niggas love manifesting,
but I just like what you manifest.
Yeah, man.
Earlier today, people, Derek told me he said this out of his mouth.
This shit.
He said, "Hey, tonight I'm breaking out the flyest jacket you've ever seen for my spots tonight at the Cellar. So if you want to see
if you're in the area, come see the jacket.
You might want to come down and see this jacket.
You might want to
not my set, not my performance.
Yeah,
come and see my jacket,
That's a
guys.
prerequisite. The performance is a prerequisite. It's all about the coat. It's New Year's Eve weekend, nigga. Come see the jacket like it's the tree lighting.
And when I'm on, the coffee I'm going to drink is going to be ridiculous, man.
Motherfuckers. People were like, yo, Derek drinks the best coffees.
Have
I had
you
a
seen
coffee
those
with this
videos
motherfucker.
of how they make Turkish coffee in that warm sand?
Awesome. That warm sand. I've had Turkish coffee.
That looks
it's insane.
Good. Oh my god.
It's a zipper. It gets you. You be hyped.
I could
after.
imagine. Have you seen it?
No.
It's just like this warm,
Turkish coffee is true.
This like plate that they have filled with sand that's
hot
warm.
sand.
And then they have strong coffee in this tiny little thing, and they move it around the sand to warm up the coffee.
And the sand don't even get in the coffee.
Yeah, it rises enough where they know when to stop. They immediately pour it, and you just drink it. Right
it is,
then
and it's
there.
small too. It's
like
I love
cocaine.
how that stuff gets discovered because that clearly was a mistake. Some Arab dude dropped his coffee
in the sand.
Yeah,
he left his coffee cup in the sand, and it didn't get cold. And
some
he was like,
Arab
oh,
dude was climbing
He sifted
on it.
the sand out
he
the
was
coffee.
trying to get
Tastes
up on
pretty
his
good.
camel, and he dropped his coffee, and oh shit! Oh, Allah damn!
Allah damn. Did you say Allah damn instead of goddamn? Allah damn. That's some funny shit. You an asshole. Niggas is assholes. No need for apology. Let's go. Let's go. Allah damn.
That's not even offensive. Come on. If we say goddamn, they say Allah damn.
That's kind of funny.
Buddha damn.
Buddha damn. Buddha damn. That's really good.
Oh, shit. All right, man. So make sure you're following us. Follow the show if you're not following already. At Nnfa Podcast on all major platforms.
Absolutely.
Get those numbers up. Follow us, follow me, follow the great boy, but more importantly, follow the podcast because as the numbers go up, more people are inclined to let us come to their city and do our live shows and our stand-up, and that helps us get to you. So, the tour calendar for 2024
A motherfucker from Arkansas just hit me up. So we got to get to Little Rock at some point.
Yeah, man. I'll go to Little Rock. I want to see what's out. I know it's probably some goons in Little Rock, too.
Oh, absolutely.
I know it is probably some black folks.
Arkansas? Oh,
out
yeah.
in Arkansas trying
The
to make a
racism
name
and the
for
hoodness
themselves.
in both.
The goddamn Black Air Force One energy in Arkansas is probably amazing.
Through the roof.
But as you see here, January 17th, Buffalo, we are coming. All right.
Hi, Rex. I want to thank you.
January 18th, The God will be in Bensalem, Pennsylvania at the Kings Highway Comedy Club.
There you go, boy.
Keep scrolling down there. January 27th, Emmaus Theater.
Are we doing a live or
I think we
comedy
should
show?
do a live there because they got the big screen.
Okay.
They got the big stage and all that stuff.
And we got to talk
Yeah,
major
we
shit because
still
you know there's
work-
going to be some drunk fucks up in there.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out. January 31st, we are coming back to St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, you guys showed us so much love that we had to come back and do the show.
We
in
got
the
like a mini
big
standing
room.
ovation one of them nights.
Absolutely. So if you came to those shows a couple months ago, we were in the garage. We're in the big room this time. Please come on out, show some love on that. Keep going down. Oh, the Comedy Store, LA. You guys have been asking for a long time.
We in the little room?
No, we in the belly room. But
That's the little room.
yeah. Oh, I thought you said.
I love the belly room.
But our New York and LA folks are coming out. I've been hitting people up.
Right.
They're gonna come show
So,
some love.
and this has been a long time
And I
coming.
think we're doing stand up there too.
Well, we are doing
Oh,
stand up because
shit.
here's the thing: there's two shows. There are two
You
shows.
gotta get y'all passed.
We are doing an 8:00 stand up show, which is a New York variety theme show that we are going to be featured on. And then I think 10 o'clock, we are doing our own live podcast. So all of the No Need fans, I need you guys to come out. I think it's only like 60 tickets that we need to sell to make this thing sell out.
Yeah, man.
So,
That's easy.
LA, come on.
60
You
motherfuckers
guys-
in a tight room.
You guys
That's a
can
show.
do it. You've been waiting for us. And I'm excited about this. Derek, I know you hate LA,
But I all right.
I think
Before
we got a
go-
chance to turn this all around.
I hate LA, but I never hated LA stages.
Okay.
Never hated the stages. in
Got
LA.
you.
I always loved the crowds. I just don't like the city, but the crowds.
But LA, I need you guys to come out and give us a big show so that we can slingshot all the way across the pond to London.
and it's sort of your belated birthday show, our LA show.
Yeah,
It's
well,
gonna be a big one.
I'm hoping that City Winery will give us that February 10th date that they were originally saying in Philadelphia. If we could pull that off, because February 10th is my birthday. I'm saying that now. We were trying to put together a show in Philly that day, and this will be the manifest episode. We're gonna manifest all. the
When's
stuff
London?
that's
I
happening.
got to get Xanax before London so I can go to sleep.
London,
I don't feel like being awake on that long ass
London
flight.
right now is
I'm gonna
3:10.
have to get some Xanax.
I was thinking, and you hear
Pop a
me
half
out.
a Xan. 8 hours before I land, out like a light. Drake said that shit. Come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out to the Xanax plugs. I'm gonna need a Xanax before, because I don't want to be awake for none of that flight. Believe that shit. Anyway.
You don't have no books to read, huh? You can read Pastor C Pussy too. That'll get you over
I'm
there.
manifesting us get a one-way ticket and see what happens.
Oh yeah. No, I'm definitely getting a one way, and I'll just pay the extra to come back whenever we're ready to come back. Cause we gonna book some more shows.
We got to book some shows.
We gonna book some more shows over there. Cause I've been talking to a bunch of people in Europe. I sound like I'm lying.
And let's take all them trains. I got to take the trains. I got to talk my shit. I got to be grouchy in another part of the world.
I was actually talking to my hat keeps falling.
Yeah,
off.
Paris is like 2 hours away on train.
All right, that's fine.
I was talking to Daniel Simonson.
Okay.
Because he's from Norway.
Norway. Very
And
funny Norwegian comic.
He does very well in Europe. He does very well in Europe. And they was like, yo, talk to him. He can put you on to a bunch of different people, right? So I was talking to Daniel Simonson, and it was funny because he's letting me know. He's like, oh yes, my home club, it's really good. Joe List went. He had a good time, and then it's so good that Louis C.K. went, and now they pretty much take my recommendation from anyone I've sent. And he started naming all these comics, and they were all like white dudes. So I just fucking around playing with Daniel. I'm like, hey, Daniel, where are the black dudes on this list? Without even a flinch, I have tried to tell the blacks, but they don't seem interested in going. So that is...
We'll go. I'll go. I'm going to have to just fight my fear of flying. I'll go to Norway. I'll go to Norway and tell some jokes.
Yeah,
I don't
he
give a
said it's
fuck.
like a 2-hour flight from. It's a 2-hour flight from London, so you know what I mean. Yeah, we could get over there.
So we're in Norway.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're working all that stuff out. So if there's anybody in those places that are listening, or if you know people in there, send it over there. You know where else we got to go?
What's that?
We got to go to Montenegro. Luby's going to put
We
that
gotta.
together. It might not happen until later on this year, like in the fall or something like that. But yeah, Luby was saying like Montenegro, like it's like the wild west right now. It's for the taking because there's nobody out there doing comedy, let alone doing the comedy that we're doing.
Negroes
you know
in
what
the
I mean?
name, so we should go. Negro is in the name, so we should have our black asses planted in Montenegro.
And everyone's just as tall as y'all, so you won't
Yeah,
stick
man.
out.
Are they all tall? You don't think that's just a
The
Luby?
Montenegro. Luby,
Eastern
19 feet. That bitch
Europeans
got 2
are
pair of
tall.
knees.
Yeah.
You see how tall Luby is? She got a second set of knees.
What is she, a grasshopper?
She got stork legs.
She got the
nigga.
regular knees and the
Oh,
ones that
you
go the
out
other way.
Hey!
Yeah.
Luby tall.
She pulled that shit out like that dude from what was that? Not Total Recall. What was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger on Mars?
Total Recall.
Oh, and that was that wasn't Total Recall.
It was the first Total Recall.
Okay, and the black cab driver.
Yeah, I had 4 kids with me. I thought it was 5.
Yeah.
Whoops. He was a
That
son.
shit
I'm
was
glad he got
folded
killed.
up
He
in
was a
there.
son of a bitch. That dude, he was the plot twist. He was evil at the end. I said, yo, kill this thing. He was ugly anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I want to make every Nnfa live show on the road as exciting as it was at Skankfest.
I'm gonna be hyped.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna be there.
And Derek will be there. Derek will be there. Derek was not at Skankfest this year, but we still had an amazing time at Skankfest.
Oh yeah.
We had to pull in a ringer with the good hair, which I've been doing that.
You know, I
since
called
the
him.
beginning.
I called him.
Yeah.
From wherever the fuck I was at. I was like, yo, you gotta go and represent.
Yeah.
And boost Dave.
Which once again, I like to reiterate that, and this is where I felt like Derek did me the way like a dad would do. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I got you, I'll be there. And then we landed. I remember we landed in L.A. First, no, let me. Derek buttered me up with concert tickets. That was the first thing. Derek buttered me up with Janelle Monáe concert tickets. Like, yo, you want to go see Janelle Monáe at Radio City Music Hall? And I knew then. I was like, this nigga's not coming to Vegas. Let me go ahead and go see Janelle Monáe and see.
I figured she pulled her titties out.
She did.
I was
Great.
so mad, yo. I couldn't go because I was covering Godfrey. I was like, make sure you see her titties for me.
Her titties are a work of art. Janelle
Yeah.
Monáe's titties
Did she get them
are
done?
a work. I don't think so.
She
Those
got
are
nice,
her titties.
They are the hers.
little perky.
Yo,
yeah.
man,
She
Janelle
gained weight
Monáe
in all the
bad.
right
Because I think
places.
she was always like a little flat chested, and now that she's older,
Well, she's gained weight.
Right.
Look,
She was like
watch
one- she's one of those-
Lipstick Lover Uncut, and then you can see what you want to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was one of them like really skinny women who's always been
Janelle
skinny.
Monáe is a work. She a
and then
chocolate
something
work of
happened and
art.
she got
well, that's
some
what happens.
thickness.
That's why the goal, fellas, listen to me. Zoom in
Chocolate
in my
work
face
art.
Now. Listen to me. If you want to finish strong, all right, you got to get you a little teeny tiny, or what John Nunn used to call them boneyards. All right, girls so skinny you can kind of see the rib cage through their back. All right, because they're only gonna grow into that body. You know what I mean? Like that once they get to be their 30s and 40s and they start putting
Lipstick
on weight,
lover.
you gonna have this bad,
Thick old,
yeah.
thickum,
Yeah. So
delicious. Yeah.
get you a nice skinny because they all just get big over time.
They all
Down here, they all get big. But nah, Skankfest, we had Eagle Wit who came in and sat in for Derek. He even did his best to do a Derek impression.
Did okay.
Yeah, it really worked out pretty good.
Did okay.
The people at Skankfest really loved it. Even though they missed you, your presence was filled in pretty fast.
That's fine. But yeah, I'll be at all the shit.
I thought this was gonna be a good replacement. This isn't. I could tell.
I'm trying to laugh like Derek.
Go ahead, do a Derek dance. Do one.
It was kind of good.
They whistle for. Can you jump on the chair? Because that's a key part of it.
Not yet. I gotta
Not
get
yet. Yeah.
First of all, we don't know the quality of the relationship. What's that?
Yeah. All right, y'all fuck. See that? I like that. See all that running around. That's it. And Carrie beautiful black ass was there.
She didn't know what it was because she wasn't out there when we talked about the chair jumping. But what a callback from Ego to start jumping on the chair. That is the thing. Since we started the new studio, you can't really jump
Can't
like
really
you
hop.
used to. Can
I'll
you?
run out the studio. I've done that. If something funny, I just push the mic and get the fuck out of here because that's beautiful. And there was a lot of those moments on this show this year on the couch.
It's become one of the best reviews that we get in our comments. So chair jumpingly funny.
Yeah.
That's what the show is. Chair jumpingly funny.
Yeah, I make sure I use that as a description for the Nnfa live show. It's chair jumping funny.
And I'm going to keep it that way. We're going to try to keep it at the chair jump.
This smoke break is brought to you by YoDelta.com, the official Getting High sponsor of the Gas Digital Network.
One of our, again, most viral moments this year from this show, which to this day, I cannot figure out whether this is because of the lovely Annie Letterman and her internet presence or whether it was just a topic.
I wasn't here for this.
Yeah, well, this was the Vegas show, but like, holy smokes, man. I don't even know how to explain this clip. Just pull it up, we'll play it. Shout out, I'm trying to get Annie to come back and do the show in LA, so get your tickets because I want Annie there for that one.
You boofed something before? Have you ever boofed something?
I tried. It wasn't for me.
What was it?
Drugs.
Do you remember which drugs?
It was weed, but it just wasn't worth it.
Just loose weed.
Yeah,
That wasn't just you smuggling it in the airport?
Yeah, it was just one of those things where I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'll just take the charge. This is gay.
You put it in and out and in and out and in and out?
Yeah. Why, have you boofed something?
I boofed ketamine once.
Wait, you rated by the drug? Not
This
the
when you
attempt?
stick it up your pussy, right?
No, I did. I followed through.
I know, but you called me a for boofing weed.
I don't know if weed absorbs that way. Did you have someone
Oh,
blowing it into your asshole?
no. Oh, wait, boofing for you is how you take it.
Boof goes up your...
Yeah, boofing is
Oh.
where you, for us, for black people,
yeah,
that's
for
how
sure.
you
I
hide
thought
it.
that's how you smuggle. Okay,
Temporarily.
I understand that. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah.
That's a cultural distinction. Because I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
right.
oh,
Come on, Carrie.
smuggling weed up his ass. That makes sense.
I love it, Carrie.
No,
Come.
I thought he was by something different.
Right.
I thought he was getting high. I thought he could get high by sticking weed up his ass.
I'm
But
half
you-
white, so I saw what was happening. I was watching and I was like, this disconnect is crazy right now.
It's good shit. Great shit.
I ain't help them because I like watching Dave be gay for a second. That's funny.
Oh yeah, because he
So I
love
was
fucking
just
with
trying to
you
get
because
away
you be
from the
fucking with
cops,
him.
so I figured I'd put it in my butt. I don't know.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
Yo.
There's some funny people out here, man. I
The
really love it.
amount of mixed people that clip resonated with, it was like I said, I don't know whether it was Annie, because Annie's really big online. Annie's huge online. But like the mixed people that just totally enjoyed watching this cultural disconnect.
Yeah.
Boofing, like you at the beginning said, what is boofing? Have you ever heard the phrase boofing?
Boosting. That's when you steal a lot of cars in one night. Shout out to Going to 60 Seconds.
But
not
yeah,
boofing now.
I always thought boofing was cheeking, keistering, whatever, but it was always the thing. It's just like, but she talked about like she boofing. And that was funny too, because some people were in the comments like, so we just gonna sit here and ignore that this white girl says she boofed K?
So you put it in a plastic bag and stick it up your ass?
No,
you
she's
just put it up
she's
your
actually
ass.
putting drugs in her ass to absorb them
Oh,
and get
shit.
high faster.
You know they was doing that with vodka at one point.
Right.
They do it
They
with
was putting
everything.
on tampons.
If you
She
put
do it with
cocaine up your
everything.
ass, it hits your blood system in a different way, so it hits you different.
Right.
That
You
bitch
could
go
put-
hard.
you
They
could
used to
put
call her
heroin
the
up
pig
your
for a long
ass.
time.
She loved, bro. She was popping pills on the stage there. She
Yeah,
popped
she took an Adderall
something on stage. Yeah.
stage.
She was like, should I snort it or should I? And it was funny. We were like, she was trying to get the skankfest energy of like, yeah, let's do that. And it was like, hey, this ain't.
Oh,
We're a podcast,
I'm actually
but we
mad
not,
I wasn't there for that.
We not that. You know what I mean?
Oh, that shit would have been great if I
Yeah,
was there.
'cause it
Hey,
was
whoa. That's the Sunday show, bitch.
It was funny, like
Yeah.
even Carrie's looking at her like, "Wait, what y'all got me doing here?" Like,
Yeah.
so that was funny to see. And again, as always, we have to bring this up because it was just a funny thing. Knowing, we all know why. Well, at this point, if you've been listening to the show since before Skankfest, you know why Derek missed.
Oh, yeah.
Skankfest. Derek, for those of you who don't know, Derek also tours with Pete Davidson. So they go out, they do a bunch of different shows. Derek makes way more money on that tour, so it kind of trumps the no need thing, which a lot of people think that's fucked up. A lot of people think that's fucked up. I'm gonna tell you why it's not fucked up, and I'm gonna tell you why we accept it here at No Need for Apologies. Because Derek, he throws money at the problem. Like, he just comes back and be like, here, I'll just pay for this. I'll pay for that. And you be like, well, shit.
Right?
I guess.
Right? Right? Everybody love money. Everybody love when something get done with money.
He just buys us. He just buys us back.
Yeah.
So he did since buy us back from Skankfest because you were making a lot of money to do a Manscaped commercial.
Yeah.
That Manscaped commercial
The
has
Balder
since
Shop.
come out. This is the reason why Derek missed Skankfest. Shout out to, and congratulations again. This is amazing.
I'm just trying to spread my presence.
Yes, but yeah, Derek.
Oh, you spreading a lot of things there.
Oh, I spread my legs on this one, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had the little funny draws on and all that. That was covered up. Wasn't no dick.
Hey, welcome to the barber shop. We'll be with you shortly.
There he is.
Take your pants off. Started this place with a lawnmower 5.0 Ultra and a dream that guys could have smooth sacks with fewer risks of cuts.
So what are we doing today?
I had number 5.
Good choice.
Number 5.
Shout out to Julio. Pete.
Julio.
So sit back and relax. You're in good hands with Enrico and the Lawnmower 5.
That's so
We
racist.
start with the trim head to take
Yeah.
a little off the top. Then comes
Those
the
sneaks
foil
was
blade.
given to me on set. I didn't get to take them home though.
That's what I'm about to ask you because the jacket was pretty fly too.
Yeah, they hooked me up.
Yeah. You didn't get to take any of that wardrobe home?
Nah. No, I did. I took a jacket home.
Okay.
Shout out to the wardrobe lady. She looked like one of my exes. It's pretty
I
wild.
love my job.
All work is honest work. Someone's got to do it.
Shop now at manscaped.com.
Ultra, shout out to
male hygiene.
Right. Shout out to Pete Davidson for giving you that great opportunity. And shout out to Manscaped, who used to sponsor this podcast.
But nah, man, I figured let me come through, shoot a commercial for YouTube. People saw it. People was going crazy. Like, yo,
Right.
nigga, you getting your balls shaved? It is what it is. But yeah, nah, Skankfest, I'll be back. Don't you worry. I had to make some money for the family. Christmas was good this year because I was making some bread. So yeah.
Yeah, buddy. All right. I'm gonna jump down a little bit. Let's do the Dave upset the Puerto Ricans this year.
Yeah, that was a big thing. That was a thing, an issue.
I like it too because I had to be like Bill Burr on this one. I had to Bill Burr my way out of this by just kind of explaining it. I can't just pull the whole my girlfriend's Puerto Rican. Come on, guys. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, hey, I don't know. You know, I didn't even expect this. I don't even think I ever expected this to be a clip. I think I had a real moment where I was just making a statement, and I think the Philly delivery can be a little bit harsh
terse.
sometimes. Yeah.
No, not terse. That's the word. Harsh.
And the thing is, anybody who was upset about this, you don't live in Philly.
You don't.
You've never done.
I understood exactly what you were saying.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
yeah, they're not gonna take that well.
Philly Puerto Ricans, it's bad. Like Philly Puerto Ricans, when I met them, and it'd be like I would cut school with like Puerto Rican kids from school, and you go to their house, people home in the middle of the day, like they're not even upset to see,
like parents,
right? Like they're not even upset to see him walk in the door with his friends at 11:40. Like there's not like yo
11:40. Y'all didn't even cut before 12. Y'all cut before 12.
Cigarettes. Get your own fucking cigarettes. And it's like. That's the issue here at 11:40 on a Tuesday. But why are you smoking all my fucking cigarettes? You know. Yo, here's the thing. The thing about that story is it's an actual true story. I remember cutting school with a kid, Frankie, who was Puerto Rican. We were out during the day, and it was just like, hey, man, we got tired of just running around. Like, it was only but so many places. You could go to Burger King, you go here, but it was only but so much you could do. Yeah. And eventually, Frankie was just like, yo, let's go to my crib real quick. And I think he wanted to change his shirt or something like that.
Okay.
And we went to his crib, and no bullshit, it was people home. I mean, there was a baby in the house, so I guess somebody got to be home with the baby, but it was just like there was people home, and that was the conversation. I was like blown away that he walked in with his friends and no one was like, why aren't you in school?
That's pretty crazy.
Right. You know what I mean? I remember I used to experience this a lot, like some of the stuff that they would get away with that I thought was, because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get away with this kind of stuff. Now, what I am learning now, and I'm not going to retract my statement. I'm not apologizing for this, but what I am realizing is, one, I always talk about the infamous Ricky on this podcast. Ricky was a guy that my mom dated for maybe about 6 years. And I think this year I just put 2 and 2 together that Ricky might have been Spanish.
His name is Ricky.
I never really thought about that. Yeah, he had curly hair and everything. One of the places that he used to take me to was this lady named Mama Luisa's house, you know what I mean? And they would be in the back.
Was he half black, half Spanish, or was he just Dominican?
Might have been, yeah. He might have been half. I mean, I was a kid. No one talks to you about stuff like that. When you're a kid, no one sits you down and be like, hey, this guy's Puerto Rican. That's why his hair is curly. You know what I mean?
Shirley used to call them Puerto Ricans. You'd say, and she was racist toward him, too. My grandma was so racist.
But I say all of that to say, I know Ricky was on drugs. Ricky was always on drugs. And Ricky was in and out of jail. So not even to combat, but I get it. Because a lot of the comments were like, what kind of Puerto Ricans were you around? Like, dude, you're describing trash. Like, and that's why they got offended. And the reality was, I was with trash.
He said Philly.
I was hanging
He
out
said
with trash.
Philly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Black people from Philly were like, nah, this is on point. Them Ricans is wild. You know what I mean? And that was what it was. Like, some of us have seen that. There were, I'm sorry, I wasn't with the upper echelon Puerto Ricans.
And
okay?
shout out to everybody in the comments who had all that fake anger. That shit makes me laugh.
But I will say this. We were in Bridgeport, Connecticut a few weeks ago.
That shit was fun.
Bridgeport reaffirmed everything I was fucking talking about. And here's the crazy thing about Bridgeport is they're not doing bad. But
they're
kids,
not doing well.
Well, no, they're doing good. They're doing fine. The kids more so want to identify with their parents' roots. So if their parents came out of the Bronx, if their parents came out of New Rochelle, if their parents came out of Queens or Brooklyn and now made their way up to Connecticut, well, they don't like being from Connecticut, so they going hard. You know the suburban thing. You know what I'm talking about. Suburban kids like to go hard.
Yeah,
identify with that hood.
I love me some gangster rap. I love some gangster rap that I'll never do.
Do you think
I'll never do none of that shit they be talking about in the song?
And I'm not. How does your mom feel about like the way you present now? Does she ever go hit you with like, baby, you don't have to?
Oh, me and my mom getting matching tattoos next month. We both getting our faith crosses on our arm.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. So
We doing good.
This is what I learned from this clip. Because at first I wasn't looking, but like the clip blew up on Instagram and TikTok. And I was looking through the comments, and a lot of these comments were like backhanded racism. It was a bunch of people who were like,
I got called
that's
the
why
N-word
we
a
didn't
lot.
go to your mama's house who was a crackhead and all this other shit. But what I forget is that I come from this generation of we started off trash and moved into suburbia. So I know a little bit of both, whereas the people in the comments are probably like a couple of generations in of middle class.
Yeah.
And they're like, us never. And it's like, yeah, your family, but y'all definitely have cousins that you're like, no, we don't associate with those people. And that's who we're talking
Well,
about.
it's not even that. Here's the thing. But get them around those cousins and they want to have some ghetto fun. And I bet you they all for it.
Oh yeah,
You know what
There's
I
a
mean?
but there's a if we were talking about something else, they would identify with it. It was just
Because I wasn't
you
Puerto
were-
Rican.
No, but not even that. Because you could be Puerto Rican. That's the thing. You both could be Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans are black. There are black Puerto Ricans. So to say that you couldn't be and to assume that should be taken off the table, it's more
They
like
thought I was Dominican my first year of
you
college.
could pass as Dominican.
Yeah.
So
my barber, I think he thinks I'm Dominican because I can text him in Spanish now really good. I be texting that motherfucker in Spanish, and then he come in and start talking to me in Spanish, and I be like, yeah.
Yeah. See.
Like, my Spanish is getting good, too. Yo, again, I got to send a huge shout out to Duolingo. Yo, all right, so I realized this. I started Duolingo May the 4th this year. May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
I'm at like day 238 or 42, something like that, of straight days doing Spanish. I will say this. If anyone wants to learn another language, go do the Duolingo, man. Shout out to all of the fans that are already following me, or we're friends on Duolingo, and we're interacting, and we're keeping each other going with the streak.
Talking y'all Spanish.
Yeah, I am. I'm at a stage now. I can hear it. If I'm reading it, I read it fine. You know what I mean? Most stuff I can figure it out. I can hear one person speaking. If there's multiple people speaking, it's a little difficult for me to keep up with. But
I'm gonna tell you my story with Spanish. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
I was in the airport, and all the flights was getting delayed because of the rain, right?
Mhm.
But then I walked past some gate, and I was like, it was like they were going somewhere. I think it was going to Mexico or something like that. But it didn't say Mexico. It said Retrosado. I was like, I wonder what Retrosado. That sounds like a really nice place. Turns out Retrosado just means delayed. So I thought Retrosado was an actual city when it really just means delayed flight. And I was like, I am a dumbass because I really thought, who the fuck's going to Retrosado?
Hold on. This is why I'm happy that I'm learning Spanish. I
Okay.
just learned the term pollo asado. right? Which is basically just means grilled chicken.
Okay.
But like, all of that asade that you see on menus at fancy restaurants.
I thought that was steak.
Yeah.
I thought that meant steak.
All that carne asade, it's grilled meat, right? Shout out to all the people who already spoke Spanish and already
thought
knew
asade
that.
was fancy.
But man, do you understand how just learning another language, all of a sudden menus make a lot more sense? Like
carne asada,
do
grilled
yourself
steak.
a favor, 2024.
Oh, all right.
Pick a language on Duolingo, study it. That shit is free, man. 15 minutes a day is all you need to really change your life and elevate into something completely
Yeah, because I
different.
thought asada was some fly shit.
It is.
I thought that meant guac come with it. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, asade just means grilled. That's it.
Because when the commercials will be like, with 100% carne asada, I'm like, carne asada?
Yeah.
All right.
See, that's what they do. They try to fancy it up that way they can charge you more. It's chicken. It's grilled chicken.
It's grilled chicken.
Yeah, it's like aioli. Aioli is just
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise with flavor.
Yeah.
So it'd be
Aioli is
like-
mayonnaise with rosemary in it or whatever the fuck, or garlic or whatever.
Yeah, and then they have other types where it's like garlic aioli, buffalo aioli, and it's like
It's an aioli?
mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no. Aioli is just mayonnaise.
Yeah, see? That's why I'm going to do that with like sex moves too. Instead of doggy style, it's derecho de perro.
Wow.
Come on. What would you rather do? Doggy style or derecho de perro?
The latter. Doggy style makes it sound
Doggy
like
style
straight
is-
animals.
But it sounds better than derecha de perro.
Sound like some shit Zorro would say.
Or Puss in Boots.
Yeah, or Puss
girl.
in Boots would say that.
I want to put you in a derecha de perro.
Yeah, and you be like, yeah, but you getting fucked from behind. That's basically that's weird.
Well, that's bring it down to so Puerto Ricans have taken that whole phrase and you just call it perreo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's the other story. That's the thing I like the most about this language. is somehow people make up words and they just become universal. They be like, oh, yeah, I like that. What was the word that you taught me today about? You taught me a dirty word. Oh, shit. Cagar.
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 No, all right.
Cagar.
Cagar, yeah.
Wow.
And then
But
and then
that
I
just
was
means
like
explaining.
Spanish pirates. and
Yeah,
shit.
but I was explaining how, like,
you
because
dropped it.
it comes
Nigga.
from, it's like baby talk. Like, when you talk to a baby, you're like, do you have to go caca?
Yeah, that's where caca.
Oh, caca. Oh, yeah, I know
See
that.
what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah.
there. It's all there. You just got to study it. You'll find it all out. figure it all out.
Retrosado. Going to Retrosado later. I'm going to take a trip to Retrosado.
All right. Here's something else that was great this year. Even
What
though
else?
I don't know whether it was this year that you started this or a little bit before, but Derek found Dupixent. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
and I started that 2020.
2020?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been on
okay.
Dupixent like 4 years.
But you definitely you re-upped on your supply this year, right?
Oh, yeah. My skin's smooth than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm
I know.
This whole anti-eczema thing, I have never felt such like a new human being.
Bruh, you got me ready to. I'm actually gonna hit up a dermatologist because I got some patches that I want to.
Shout out to my dermatologist. Me and her thick as thieves.
You think
I'm
I
always
should?
over there.
You think I should get Dupixent though? Like, should I?
You got eczema?
No, but I want my skin to look like yours.
No, nigga.
I just feel like if I get the steroids, my shit'll. Like, my skin is good, but I still got like a
But
few
it's not a
blemishes.
steroid. It's a biologic. It's a biologic, meaning that it doesn't fuck with your immune system.
Sound like some shit that that lizard from Spider-Man made up.
Yeah, man. It's some scientific shit. Like, I had to wait a while for Dupixent to come out. Like, I had to wait 30 some odd years before this miracle drug came out.
You first in line on the
Yeah.
waiting list for Dupixent.
Yeah,
huh?
man.
Go ahead, play this.
You know about all the drops. You
Right.
think sneakers or something? I knew about creams.
This is what I'm saying. This is where now you even hear Derek's vocabulary change when he starts talking about eczema. This is your
It's my here. It was A&D ointment to Elicon cream. After Elicon cream was nothing, it turned into something else. Then it was triamcinolone acetonoid. Then it was betamethasone dipropionate. Like, it was all these all these creams. And the thing about Elicon, that time in between, I had to take a bath. I used to have to I had to soak my skin in this cream and then wash it off. So my pores would open up and receive the medicine. It was pretty wild.
This is where I remember earlier in the year we could not get you to remember plantar fasciitis, but you got all of this shit down pat.
Because these my eczema is eating up these creams. I was joking. Yeah, I got eczema. People always be trying to send me shit. Here's the solution. I'm be like, look, nigga, your skin ain't my skin. I was born with this shit.
Yeah.
You don't. Nobody's advice ever helped. I had to really go to the fucking medical. I had to go to Big Pharma. Nigga.
Yeah, you're
Big Pharma was like, "Come on, let us
injection.
own you for a little while, bitch ass nigga." And now I hate that I'm a slave to Big Pharma because I have to get Dupixent every month.
Yeah, you're almost like the skin version of Mr. Glass. Remember that movie with Robin? What was his name? Bruce
Willis and Sam Jackson.
Yeah, Mr. Glass. I've been this way since I was a baby.
No, yeah, I've had eczema my entire life.
Yeah, because you would be a full-blown supervillain if without it, right?
Oh yeah. You think I'm angry now?
Yeah.
If I ain't had that medicine to keep me from itching at night so I could go to sleep,
It's a plane. It's itchy scratchy.
What is that?
Itchy scratchy. Yeah.
I say, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's itchy scratchy.
If you were a villain, I think that's what you would go after.
That's what I call myself, itch.
You would go after the skincare. You would go after the entire skincare industry.
I destroy all pretty people.
Johnson & Johnson.
I would blow up all that.
Your power would be. We knew you were near because everyone would start getting itchy.
Yeah, what? No, yeah, he would do something like that to make everybody's skin uncomfortable.
You guys getting hot.
He would look to destroy all lotion so that everyone had to be dry.
Yeah,
but your skin feels like it's burning. Do you feel
man,
that?
redness, inflammation, fucking heat rash,
all
fucking
the cocoa
sweat
butter
rash.
factories,
You niggas don't know
Palmer's.
about skin shit until you get sweat rash.
Shutting that shit down.
Sweat rash, having to wake up in the middle of the night and get on a goddamn Rebel scooter so the wind can blow on your skin. You want to talk about crying in the middle of the night because you can't sleep because you feel like you on fucking fire? Y'all niggas don't know pain. Y'all don't know discomfort. The shit that eats at you for hours. Yeah, you can have direct pain, but that shit that just eats at you and you doing this shit looking like a fiend and you don't do drugs, oh yeah. Y'all niggas don't know.
All right, I want to do this last clip and then we'll move on. And then we'll move on to some of the other apologies from the year.
What was that?
This one to me was pretty interesting because we watched Kanye do a lot this year. Right?
Oh, Kanye did a whole lot this year.
And it's, again, like I said on the part one of this episode, if you are going to get canceled, do it in April. Do it before April 15th. No one will remember.
Kanye got an album coming out.
Kanye got an album coming out.
Got a new pair of socks coming out.
And this is what I think now, looking back on it, I think Kanye was making room for the sock. I think Kanye separated from Adidas so that the sock, because he probably has more ownership over the sock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Kanye got a sock coming out.
Yeah, like there was a time where, we were talking about this, about why would Adidas allow this to happen? Adidas, you made a big mistake letting that man go, especially, I mean, we're not going to get into this, but just especially after what the Jews pulled off this year. Oh, you guys chose the wrong side there, Adidas. Go ahead.
Jesus H. Christ.
Will take Kanye back on.
No, Adidas taking a huge loss right now.
Have you
they
heard
lost
about
so
this?
much money.
There's
I've
apparently
heard there's
like
rumblings of it.
Yeah, there's like a warehouse with like close to like $1.2 billion worth of inventory that's already Yeezy branded and low, and they're like, this is like $10 billion in revenue
that y'all gonna lose.
Yeah, and they're like,
Adidas gonna go under.
Why not just release it without?
Here's why, Derek. If they release the Yeezys as Adidas without Yeezy, will you buy them?
Absolutely not.
That's why.
Absolutely
That's not. I need that bipolar Jesus stamp of approval on my fucking sneakers. I need that crazy ass nigga to go, oh, those mine.
That is why. That is why Adidas is like,
without Yeezy on it.
Adidas is like, how much do we really care about anti-Semitism? We're talking about $10 billion.
$10 billion. It's anti-Semitic to say no to $10 billion.
It is.
Jews would be like, what the f*** is wrong with you?
Yeah,
That's anti-Semitic. You better say yes to that goddamn money.
I love that every time you cut back, he was like standing or in a different position like Quagmire.
I'm out of my mind, bro. I am a cartoon character. A lot of people don't understand. Derek Gaines is a whole character, man. I really appreciate what my mom and pop cultivate me into.
Yeah.
To be this spirit of joy and anger at the same time.
Bro, that was a wild thing that we witnessed. You know what I mean? Like, we watched this dude go on podcast after podcast after podcast and just say the wildest stuff. He literally said that on the Drink Champs. Like, I'm so good. Adidas can't drop me. I can say what I just said, and Adidas can't drop me.
And they dropped his ass.
And they dropped him. But it seems like it did not affect anything.
Yeah,
he went out and got him another chick.
He got a new town coming out. He building a neighborhood in the Middle East. Fucking got a new chick that looked like Kim. mixed with Pete a little bit. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Fucking the nigga said, "Fuck shoes, I'm gonna put socks out."
Yeah, yeah.
And beautiful big titty, butt naked women just don't follow the sky. You know, come on, everybody.
And I've always said this. He's the genius behind the Kardashians being billionaires because he created getting paparazzi shots of high fashion. So what has he been doing this whole year? Being caught in paparazzi with his hot, half-naked wife in all of the prototypes that we're about to see come out.
Remember he might have been getting head in the boat rumor?
I think he was getting head. He had his pants down.
I don't think so.
No, I think he just I think he's just chubby.
Yeah, he's just.
I think
he might just be fat.
Yeah, I think he's just chubby. I used to always wonder that because
she was just laying in his lap.
Plumber's butt situation.
Yeah.
But those boats are deep seated, so he's on the corner and she's sitting. So you get him from behind and she turns. Of course, she looks like she's sucking his dick.
It didn't look like, even if he was getting head, it didn't look like he was like forcing her. You know what I mean? It was like,
no, it was a gentle relationship.
Right, like
brand.
he made her give him head.
That's when you
maybe
just place
she
your hand.
wanted to do it.
You ever place your hand and just kind of spot her?
Yeah, that's it. Just light little.
Just place your hand and let
it.
her. She likes that your hand is there. You know, not.
And
no
he was
force.
like leaning. He was leaning forward like this. Who gets head sitting forward like this? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got to relax. Yeah. Nobody getting head sitting up in no boat.
When we go to Italy, we'll investigate. We'll take one of those boats. We'll see what's up.
All right. Can you keep?
Whoa! I don't mean head.
Nasty asses.
What the fuck? That's what we both thought. See, there's a problem with ladies. Y'all don't even realize how shit sound. And
you just said, "I'm gonna suck your dick in Italy." That's what you just said.
That's what we heard.
That's exactly what you said.
I meant we were gonna try the boats out.
That's what you just said. I'm gonna give you some head in Italy. Wait, what? Can y'all talk about this shit on your pod? We know y'all together. Shit. I don't hear about that,
bro.
That shit ain't fun. When it's your homie and his woman.
We was talking about this the other day. I was trying to explain to Tiana like where the conversations that I have to have with my dick on a regular basis to keep from cheating. You know what I mean? It's just on some like, you gotta understand, I'm dealing with a demon.
Oh yeah, nigga. Mandalorian. I gotta do my shit like the Mandalorian. You love your girl? Yeah. You love the streets? Yeah. You love your woman? You love the streets more than your woman? Nah. This is the way.
Right.
Bum, 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 bum,
my dick be sitting there yo, who that shorty over there? I'm like, come on, bro. You already know
Who that?
shit
It's the J. Cole song. Who that?
And my dick be like, literally, I be like, dog, what about T? All right. I had to tell my dick, what about T, nigga? Fine.
Pizza again for dinner? I realize we do this every Friday, but god damn, another slice? I want a new slice. Sorry. See, I'm fucking around. Oh,
no
shit,
need
I
for
get
apologies.
No need for apologies, man.
That's a
so
good
funny.
way to segue into the next.
Who the fuck that over there?
I was
That's
totally
so funny.
manifesting. Y'all think about sex. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Women have no idea how men's minds work because one, you guys don't have penises. You have little penises. Your little clits. They're not like a penis.
Penises.
They don't think. They're not fully.
Yeah, they
grown.
don't. When it's in, it don't think like one that's out.
Yeah.
So y'all need to cut it out.
It's too warm.
We schooled hard knocks right here.
All right. So I want to get to these because, when we have guests on, one of our common themes was always asking people.
I'm getting lower and lower in the chair, but my back is very comfortable right
It's
now.
all good. A time in their life that they should have apologized, but didn't. It's a common theme. We usually ask most of the people on the show when they came. T actually picked out some of the best apologies or the best lack of apologies that we went through this year. T, let's go through. Who do you got there had a good apology this year? Or a time they should have apologized?
So first up is Ashima Franklin.
Ashima?
The clip doesn't flat out say she apologizes. It was more of a situation that we were talking about, and then come to find out this is how she apologized.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember this one. She single mommed her way out of this shit.
Because I remember once I accidentally put my mom in a full Nelson, and we had to negotiate. Her release.
You had your mama
let
full
you go.
Nelson. Okay. Since we gonna be honest, Asher didn't put me in a full Nelson, but it was a half a Nelson.
He put it in a half a Nelson.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, he
I
put you in
swear
a
to
half
God,
Nelson.
I'm gonna kill you.
A half Nelson
That's
is
the
crazy
worst.
He
too.
was like, "Mama, I just don't want you to hit me no more."
Right.
I was like, "I swear to God."
Right, I'm defending myself, man. You know how hard it is to negotiate with your mom when she let me go. Since you let me go, like,
You had the arms
I'll
up
let
like
you
that?
go, but don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Let me tell you, when he let me go, I just went in my room and closed my door. And he went in his room, closed his door. We ain't talked for like 2 days. Then I made a roast.
Then I made a roast. That right there killed me. Then I made a roast, and we was all good after that. That's the most single mom shit I've ever seen. I ain't gonna say sorry, but I'm gonna make this nigga some good food.
Oh man, yeah.
Then I made a roast.
Got lonely in the house after 2 days, didn't it?
Then I made a roast.
Oh my God, man. Yo, shout out to everybody who has made it through the trauma of being hit as a child.
Yeah, man.
I see you. I feel you. I was just watching a clip this morning. Someone was like doing a podcast and they were saying how if you hit your kids, you fuck with them mentally. Because it's the person that loves you that's supposed to keep you safe that's inflicting all of this shit on you.
Yeah.
And it said, if you're a parent and you want to know whether or not you're successful at being a parent, see if your kids want to hang out with you when they're grown.
Yeah.
It said, if your kids don't want to hang out with you when you grown, you did that. You was hitting them and you never apologized, and they like, hey, I don't have to put up with this shit.
Look at our setup. Look at who we hang out with versus who Derek hangs out with.
Absolutely, yeah. Derek had what you said, one beating in your life? And was that your mom or was that your grandma?
My mom.
Your mom?
Nana beat me all the time. But nah.
Did your mom know that?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't told her. I was
Your
like,
mom-
your mother is wilding. She's not going with the thing we
Ain't
got.
that the funny thing as a kid when you try to tell?
But my nana used to
on another
embarrass the
adult?
shit out of me. Like
Yeah.
she used to smack me over the head with a Jet magazine in front of Nell, or she beat me. But it was yeah. But my mom was she didn't want to beat me, so she was like, I got to raise this nigga different.
Shout out to Ashima, though, cooking roast. That's one way to do
I
it.
made a roast.
Mm-hmm. I should have apologized, but I didn't.
I made a roast.
I went and made a roast.
Made a roast.
Who else had a great apology this year, T?
Next up is Marie Faustin.
She my favorite. This was my favorite
no,
one.
you can't choose sides. You can't choose sides yet because we have a few.
Okay.
But take a mental note because we are going
But
to
yeah,
award a winner.
Marie Faulkner was one of my favorites.
But Marie was not apologizing about stealing snacks. Here we go. Please hold.
Mm-hmm. That you should have apologized, but didn't.
I was a klepto and I used to steal from the school store. I used to steal from the regular store.
There we go.
Steal clothes from my Barbies.
Uh-huh.
Me and Barbie were scammers. And it wasn't like I stole things like to feed my family. I was just stealing because I was good at stealing.
There
My
you
mom
go.
always sent me to school with like a healthy snack, and people was coming with like Dunkaroos and Gushers, like all the stuff that like I wanted. And my mom was like, "Here's an apple, here's a tangerine." So I started stealing people's snacks.
Okay.
Just go in people's backpacks and be like, throw it in my Tweety backpack. And one day, one of my teachers was like, "Everybody line up over there. I'm going through all the backpacks."
Oh, damn.
And I was like, "Oh." And all the snacks fell out of my backpack.
Ooh.
And I apologized to nobody. I stood on
Set it off business. Set it off business destroyed me. That shit destroyed me. When she said that, I was like, this is my favorite one.
Bro,
Yeah.
it takes a lot to get caught stealing and be like, so? What? Okay.
I apologize to nobody.
Yeah. Shout out to all of the people that are out there doing snatch and grabs in 2023.
A lot of that.
Shout
A lot
out
of that this year.
to all of the people who have been caught stealing at dollar stores. People who get caught stealing at dollar stores and then go ahead and fight the employee that's calling them out on stealing $13
So
worth
dumb.
of stuff.
It's
Wow.
dumb. You got
know
caught,
what I mean?
and now you're embarrassed.
No need for apologies.
No need for apology,
damn.
but you look like a fucking asshole. You look like a jackass. You look like a jackass when you get caught. And then they trap you in the store waiting for the cops, and
Right.
you crying, calling people, talking about, no.
Yeah.
This is what comes with this.
Just play dumb. Oh shit! I put it in my
Just
bad.
do
Here
something
you
other
go.
than spazzing out.
See, that's the other thing. If you're gonna steal, you gotta have the money in your pocket. You gotta have, which makes it even worse. You know what I mean? But it's like if you get caught, you can still pay for it and be like, oh, I was just fucked up. But like
niggas get desperate when they ain't got no money.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I get it. And that
bit
desperation makes you look like a full-on jackass.
When
you get caught.
Who's next, T?
Jesus, these buttons. So next is Hakeem not apologizing for lying to get some Thanksgiving cooking.
Oh,
Let's check it out.
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was the same episode.
Yeah, same episode. But this is good.
I got a bunch of aunts. I got one aunt. Her name's Aunt Dot. Aunt Dot cooks so good that I once went to Thanksgiving and pretended I had a girlfriend. She's so homophobic. She's so homophobic. But I went there and pretended I got a girlfriend just to eat because the plate was fire. But she hates gay so much.
Yeah.
Gay where? Pass the peas.
That's how good the food was. I'm like, I don't know if homophobia is the seasoning.
I had to fake the front.
You bought an actress, a paid actress.
Bought a whole.
He showed up with a prostitute.
Act like my girl, all right?
Yo,
Wait till you taste this macaroni and cheese.
That's how good the food was. Then I joined and talked about being gay on TV, and it's over.
The girl overacting. She's saying dumb at the table. Wow, this tastes like your dick.
Whoa. Dial it back. Overshot.
Dial it back. Turn the volume down a little bit.
It's an overshot.
Dial it back a little.
It's a little too much motivation. Turn it down some. That was good. That was a good episode. That episode was one of my, them motherfuckers was funny.
That is wild, though, to bring something that somebody hates into their house to eat their food.
I gotta eat. Gay or not, nigga, I gotta eat this plate of food. I'm gonna bring in a bitch. Just act like you my girl for 3 hours.
Yeah,
3-4
bring all
hours.
this gayness to your table. But yeah, man, you know.
That's so funny.
That's weird, too, because do you think he owed the apology or his aunt?
I mean, nobody was right.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I think people would probably be like, I want to taste her food and see how straight I would go for Aunt Dot's
Because that's like
food.
that. Remember that couple that wanted a wedding cake for their gay wedding, and that the shop wouldn't make it for them
Because they had dicks on it.
Well, they was like, we don't support that. We're a Christian company, and we don't do that.
And then
they
this
made
whole
like
thing
a
happened,
big
right?
thing about it, and it was just like, yeah, how good is this wedding cake? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that you gotta have it made by them. Nobody eats wedding cake.
I mean, if the gays going gay, you gotta let the Christians do the Christian shit. Like, I don't understand why the fight is the fight. I mean,
Bro,
do your thing. Let
Christians
them
are
do
losing
thing.
their power, man. Have you heard about the shit New York is about to do?
No way.
New York just they're trying to pass a law to make Chick-fil-A open up on Sunday.
That's some doomsday shit. Just let the Christians do the nigga. Just go there on Saturday.
Nah,
What the fuck, man?
New Yorkers are tired of being turned away.
What the fuck
And here's
is
the
that?
crazy thing. Chick-fil-A just got here.
Just got here.
Remember, they was like the first
Nowhere.
one.
They
was on
no-
NYU's campus.
NYU campus, and you had to go to the college to eat the fucking sandwich.
Right. Now they done kind of started expanding it, and now look at where they at, man. This is why I was telling T this morning. I said, this is why Wawa don't come to New York.
Yeah, I think Wawa don't need to come to New York because you're going to have to play by them liberal New York
Yep.
rules, man. The chicken sandwich is so Jesusly good. You should have just kept it the way you had it.
Right.
But now that it's open to everybody, now they're going to try to have y'all shit fuck up your own rules.
Yeah, and I said Vegas is going to follow suit because Vegas is not going to allow a 24-hour city to let another 24-hour city, not have it open.
And shout out to the Skankfest I went to because at the Circus they had a Chick-fil-A on the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I ate too many
elevator
fish sandwiches. I had too many chicken sandwiches that week.
Yeah. I mean, it's a testament, I guess, to how good Chick-fil-A is.
It is a
but
very
like,
good sandwich, man.
Bro, to the point we're passing bills.
Why pass
Like,
it? Just let the Christians do what the
You
fuck
can't
y'all
just
do.
You can't. It's 6 other days of the week to have
Right?
waffle
You
fries,
have 6
bro.
more days. But you just, it's a spite. It's trying to smack God in the face.
And here's the thing. If you open up, and I'm professing this, if you open up a Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, you turn it into a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Here's why. It's not going to be Christians working there no more. You got to find people who don't go to church that want to be there on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they're all Christians that work there, but you understand what I'm saying. The minute you got to find people who will be like, yo, who can work on Sunday, only people that work on Sunday is motherfuckers that are hung over and broke, bro. You know what I mean? So
Nobody want to work on Sunday
You
anyway.
gonna get your waffle fries.
Y'all fucking this up. Y'all fucking up a good thing, New York.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking up a good
You
thing.
gonna get your waffle fries tossed in your face, man.
Yeah,
Your nuggets
man.
is gonna get spit on,
I think
bro.
that Sunday closing thing was what made Chick-fil-A doper than
Yeah,
every
they need a
fucking
little bit of
restaurant,
time to
nigga.
reset.
And
They
I'm not
need to
gonna
reset.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I think as a born and raised New Yorker, it's kind of nice to have a company stick by their religious.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
In a city where we're supposed to allow everyone to have religious freedom, let them be free. They
Yeah,
don't wanna
and the
be
free
open on
is
Sundays.
close on Sunday.
Yeah,
Right.
go
New
have
York gonna fuck up
Chipotle.
something, bro.
Well, hold on, say that one more.
Go have Chipotle.
Go eat Chipotle, nigga. Leave Chick-fil-A closed on Sunday. That's why it's so good because
Right.
it made it that much more exclusive.
Support your local halal carts. Like, go. There's something else you can eat in New
Halal,
York.
dude, God, Allah open on Sunday.
Allah damn, leave us
Allah
alone.
damn, leave him alone. Go get some shawarma on Sunday, nigga. Let Christian God be closed Sunday to redo the grease. And then on Monday, get yourself a fucking waffle fry. Yeah, New York's fucking up. I'm on Chick-fil-A side with this shit. Fuck that. That's a good sandwich. Shout out to the Chick-fil-A sauce and all that fly shit.
Yeah, Polynesian sauce. Also
Shout out to the customer service.
Fancy way of saying
The customer service is godly.
and sour. Polynesian.
Polynesian is sweet sour.
Just fancy.
It's
But
gonna turn into indigenous people.
They
sauce.
got Arnold Palmer there. They got the peach milkshake. Man, fuck that. Man,
Yeah.
keep it closed on Sunday.
Yeah. All right. Who else has next there?
Next up, we have Chanel Ali and her crossing guard cousin.
Okay, yeah.
Now, we ask everybody this on the show, different. Has there ever been a time in your life that you should have apologized?
But you did.
Yeah, I should have apologized to my cousin Chantel.
Okay.
Our names are very
Chanel
close.
and
We're very
Chantel.
different. Because when I was little, she was the crossing guard at my elementary school. Right?
Okay.
So she's older
And,
than you.
Yeah, but nobody ever knew that we were related.
Okay.
But she used to rock like the Michael Jackson like curly mullet.
Okay.
Wow.
She used to rock that. Like we're talking the 90s now.
Dark skinned girl
Yes.
look like
And so
Michael
everybody
Jackson.
would say that's the Michael Jackson crossing guard. And you know what? That was also funny to me. So every day when they would reference, we got the Mike Jackson is back today. Maybe they gonna dance a little something cause a little moonwalk. Can we get a moonwalk? Can we get a moonwalk? I would be like, can we get a moonwalk?
Yeah.
Can we get a moonwalk?
Like, I'm gonna see you later at home because we live together. This is my cousin. Like I lived with her.
Wow.
Can we see the moonwalk?
And
You a whole bag
look,
of
for years laughed with them. Never once I said, "Hey, that's my cousin." And we
Nope.
live together.
Nope.
I was like, "That's a Michael Jackson crossing
That's
guard."
the
If
Michael
I ever
Jackson
saw
crossing guard.
one,
Right.
so I'm sorry, Chantel.
That is some
That shit was
funny
funny.
shit.
That shit was funny.
Just
If
watch
they was
somebody
making
take a
fun of her,
beating.
It's the
if they
crossing
was
guard.
making fun of her and being racist or wrong, I would have been like, "Yo, that's my cousin." But I was like, "That checks."
Yeah.
That's a
It
Michael
checks.
Jackson.
It checks.
It's a Michael Jackson crossing guard.
Michael
Yes.
Jackson crossing guard is
You was adding
hilarious.
in with accurate details. She probably got that soft pick, right? you use that pink moisturizer.
Yeah.
She could probably sing, huh?
Yeah.
Just start snapping.
Be in the mirror before we're going.
Yes. Yes.
You be doing that?
I bet it's mad smoky in her bedroom.
It's full of
When
aerosol.
she gets in the car, she leaves a mark right on the seat.
It's a
I was like,
bullet.
yeah, she do.
She got a shag. That's the shag. That's the MJ shag.
It looked like it looked like what was that commercial of the Afro Sheen, and they used to sing that song.
Soul Glow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
It looked like
You're only
that.
allowed to sit on one couch cushion.
Just like that.
God damn, man.
And also, I was like, if I could be really real
I
with
was.
you, one of the reasons I really
I had
did it,
one,
I was like,
ninth grade.
work somewhere else.
I had escrow.
yeah.
Stop working at my school.
Why
Used to wet up the bus seat every morning.
Whoa, wait. How did this never come up? You had an S
I
curl
had escrow. Blue gel.
in ninth grade?
Blue gel. I used to put the blue gel in my hair.
And what?
Used to smash. It was a fucking. But yeah, I had escrow. Had escrow for a long time. Fuck what you heard. Derek Gaines, blue gel. I used to put that blue gel in my hair because my hair's already curly. So you put blue gel on already curly hair.
Yeah.
A curly masterpiece.
So it was like a wet curl. Like
That's
a
all
Michael
I had.
Jackson
I
kind
only
of-
had a wet curl. I had no gear yet. I was still a dork, but I knew my curls.
So you can't you can't wear a hat with an S curl, can
You
you?
gotta let that thing ride, right, bro?
Yeah.
My shit be all dry by the end of the day.
Damn. Yeah, man. Have you ever weighed in also on like a family member while they was getting teased? Like, you ever have somebody or a friend of yours that was just taking a beating and you was like, this is good. This is good.
My family is small. So if I teased any of my family other than I don't fuck with my mom, my aunt. But I've shit on all my uncles in front of y'all.
Okay.
I've shit on my grandma sometimes just because it's funny. Shout out to my darling Shirley, but Shirley did funny shit.
Yeah.
Shirley did shit that was teasable. And then, not the family. I'll shit on my friends, especially when a couple other of my friends are shitting on my friends.
Okay.
And I go, okay, this is just a
right.
thing.
Calls my bag of shit.
like when say the homie he got some cool shoes on and it's just me and him. But then the gang come and go, what the fuck is those shoes? I'll be like, yeah, what the fuck is those shoes? Them shoes stink, nigga. When you turn on a friend, I've done that.
Turn on him.
I've turned on a friend.
You just said they were great. I
Niggas,
was lying.
Monroe has done that to me on countless occasions.
Yeah.
So
Monroe will turn on you in a heartbeat.
Monroe turn on you, especially if Keith shit on it, you gonna get shit on by Ro too. If Keith go, he don't like it, you gonna get shit on.
Yeah, Keith with his slow point.
All
right, who's next, T? Who else here?
Sorry. So next is Richie Redding was on the show earlier in the year.
All right.
He was on a row team and did something pretty foul to one of his team members. So he wanted to apologize.
Okay.
Everybody, this when they come on. Has there ever been a time in your life that you should have apologized but didn't?
Thought long and hard about this one.
Okay.
As you know, I've been sober for a long time, so I've made most of my amends. But there is one dude out there that definitely despises me to this day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That he was a freshman, I was a sophomore, and
Hold on, before you start the story, can I ask you just one question about making the amends to people?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you can't get in touch with them or like they've changed their phone number or something like that?
it's you make the amends whenever possible.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
On the spot sometimes.
Yeah. And so, I used to be a coxswain, the guy that steers rowing boats.
Yes.
And I was very good at it, and it was my whole life, basically, at this point, right? And so, like, there was this freshman coxswain who had also been on the junior national team or whatever. It was stupid that he came to Penn because he put himself behind me from the jump. And it was like my first interaction with him was we were at some party, and he's drunk and he's talking to the upperclassmen. He's like, yeah, I heard there's a really good JV coxswain next year named Redding. And I was already the varsity coxswain.
Right.
And I was like, I introduced myself by going over to him like, hey man, I heard that you're gonna be the varsity coxswain next year. And he smiled. I just poured a pitcher of beer over his head.
Jesus Christ.
And walked away.
Is this Top Gun?
Yeah, I like it. Top coxswain.
Well, and then
Top cock.
And then I
Jackass.
did find out that he was hooking up with the girls' freshman coxswain. So I immediately put the moves on her, and yeah,
You went
Rat
fucked
dude
her.
for real.
yeah,
Shit.
I hooked up with her for a few months until, but it was on and off shit. you
Yeah,
know?
but still.
Until it got to the point that she was like, "We have to break up," and I was like, "We're not dating."
Yeah.
What do you think? But at any rate, I gave that kid such a hard time that year that he dropped out of Penn and went to DJ school. So Tyler Beck,
Damn. Wicked school?
yeah,
Wicked school.
Jesus Christ.
yeah,
Wiki?
in Cincinnati.
And
Jesus Christ.
Ones and twos. Yeah.
Yo, what's even crazier
cold.
about that is I know Richie, he went to University of Penn.
Mm-hmm.
So that means this dude walked away from a good school and a good education because he was being bullied.
And I'm gonna sleep with your girl. Damn. Richie Redding. Cold-blooded. That's the nigga from Philly. He a Philly comic.
That is wild.
That is pretty
dog.
wild,
To
bro.
leave UPenn and go to a DJ school in Cincinnati.
Ficky.
No
natty.
need for apologies, but holy shit.
In my project.
He didn't want it. He didn't want that.
Huh?
He didn't really want it.
Well, I mean, you get a beer poured on your head, your lady got fucked, like, whoosh. That's a weird, that's a weird introduction. I wouldn't know if I would ever feel comfortable at that school
I've
either.
had chicks. I've never had my actual lady get fucked by somebody else, but I've had girls that I fucked that other comics fucked. I've had people tell me I'm not funny, but that ain't gonna stop me.
That I'm not gonna lie. If I've ever been interested in a girl, and And then like I found out she got like fucked like that, like on some like by somebody that didn't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it fucks with me. Obviously, it's gonna change my views on the
It
girl.
used to fuck with me a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna change my views on the girl. And it's weird because it's like you feel like you should smut the girl out too, but you're like, I really liked her. I didn't want to smut her out. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to actually.
And now you fighting the good in you because she, she just want to fuck.
What she wants.
So
yeah.
you gotta in your mind become a piece of shit if you're gonna go through with it, or you just gotta be good somewhere else. And that shit looks like some sucker shit. And I've went through that.
I won't go for it because I won't smut out a chick that I like because it's just like I don't want to know you like that. I don't want to know you as a smut.
Man.
There's some people I'm okay with them being smuts, and then there's some people that I'm just like, nah.
That makes sense. There's some girls in my mind I just don't want to see in that light.
Right?
Yeah, man. Then there's others be like, yeah.
But you was special.
Yeah, man. I did that too many times.
I used to feel
thinking
that
chicks
way.
are special is dumb.
There used to be when I was younger. There was bitches in porn that I used to think were special.
No
like, and I would hate to see them doing like multiple guy scenes. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, and
you don't
shout
have
out
to do this.
public servant. I hope we get some flack over this. Shout out to all the porno girls that's out here on doing these podcasts and shit like that. You're wonderful people, but you're not special at all.
Yeah, not anymore.
You're not
Everybody
special
does-
at all.
Everybody
there's
has sex on
There's
camera.
nothing special to you. There's nothing special. I mean, you're great at what you do. You're a skilled individual.
Yeah.
But special, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's out the door. Like you signed up for. You're not special at all.
Any apologies left, T?
We got one more, and it's Simeon's apology
Oh, Sim.
for
Sim de la creme.
for his private school life.
Oh yeah, that shit was great.
Right. That was right. Half Chinese, half black, all East New York.
All East New York. Fuck is you talking
Is he
about?
from East New York? I feel like I keep
He
putting
from
that on him.
I think he from one of them.
Has there ever been a time in your life that you should have apologized?
But you didn't. I got a scholarship to go to this private school in the city. When you like 12, 13, and we was little poor black kids, and they was putting us in like private school with these white kids and shit. We're not gonna change for y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like we black, we gonna stay black. We gonna be even blacker now.
Yeah.
That we around. You know what I mean? I would probably apologize to, I guess, like the faculty of that school because it wasn't that serious for them. Like we was doing shit, and we was probably taking it a little farther than what their intent was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just throwing race cards at everybody.
Right. We also 12, 13, so we don't know shit. We don't got the history down.
Yeah.
We don't understand shit. We like Rosa Parks got shot in the back of the bus for my freedom.
Rosa Parks got shot.
Martin Luther King shot Rosa Parks so we could Frederick Douglass.
It's that voice that makes it more insane. That's that. Cause
Sim
you just
got it.
know New York niggas be yelling out wild shit like,
Rosa
"Nah,
Parks
fuck
got
that."
shot in the
Word.
back of the bus.
Word.
For our freedom.
Word.
Frederick Douglass.
So that's what I want to do with that, because that was 6 different stories. Ashima Franklin made a roast after her son put her in a half Nelson. Marie Foster caught stealing school snacks, didn't apologize to anybody.
Nobody.
Akeem Woods brought a prostitute to a homophobic woman's Thanksgiving dinner and ate up all her straight people food.
All her straight delicious food. That's so funny.
Chanel Ali making fun of her crossing guard cousin.
With the Jerry curl.
Richie Redding running a fellow teammate out of college.
Out of college.
And Simeon Goodson putting his private school teachers through hell with all kinds of black guilt. So I'm gonna just say I don't want to choose the award. I want them to tell us who won.
Yeah,
in the
who
comments.
won in that?
If you guys can comment, just leave a comment. Let us know who you were, and we'll tally up the votes there. So yeah, I guess we'll come up with something as some sort of a badge of honor for having the best apology,
Or
non-apology this
non-apology.
year.
No need for him.
No need for all. Just do better, man.
Just do better.
Yeah, man. Next year is going to be a great time to continue to do better. Yeah, I guess we should pretty much start wrapping this thing up
wrap
here.
the
T. I
show
know
up,
we
cuz.
got a couple things that we wanted to do to finish this thing up. What was the last couple segments there that you wanted to do?
I
T?
think we should just talk about what we want from next year. What do we want to
All
manifest?
right. Oh, these.
Come
What do we want?
on. What do we want to manifest for no need for yourselves in the new year? You know.
Okay.
Well, we could talk about. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. As you know, we have announced the tour dates and all kinds of stuff like that. I do want to sell out at least. I want to say this. I want to sell out at least. I'm gonna be realistic with it. I want to sell out 60% of the shows that we do in 2024.
Okay.
All right. Now, again, that is out of my control. The only thing I can do is just like I did in 2023, I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep showing up everywhere. I'm going to post where I'm at. I'm going to post where Nnfa is going to be. We're always going to be working on events. We'll be back at the Vigoist working on the live show probably once a month or once every 2 months, just getting that tight. If you're in New York, please come out and support that and watch that thing develop. If you're on the road and you're a fan of ours, please subscribe so that you know when we're coming to your city. And don't hesitate. Buy the tickets, man. Make sure that people know. Bring a friend or two. I've never had anyone
stop
who's
keeping
been
it a
bought
secret.
to our show and was like, what is this horse shit you bought me to? All right?
Nope.
So I'm going to do that. More tour dates and, landing some sponsorship for these shows so that we can start making some real motherfucking money. You know what I mean? Derek, what do you want for next year, man?
All right. I said it before. I'm not a resolution kind of guy. I'm not. I just go for goals. So no resolutions. Just I want to put a special out. I want you to open for it. And then it'd be a classic. And that opens us up for way more internet face shit.
Mhm.
So basically, I sneak in the internet face shit off my shit so we both make real fucking dollars. And I know you're going to do it on your end. This is just me talking from me.
Mhm.
So I think we should become masters of the small venue, sell out every small venue. So we become masters of the big venues in late 2024, early 2025.
Yeah, man.
And then and put one more movie out. That's an actual good one.
An
and
actual
people
movie?
go, get the fuck out. And people actually go, that's Derek Gaines from that movie. People,
Yeah.
I'm just ain't that nigga from? I just want to go from ain't that nigga from to, oh, that's Derek Gaines.
Yeah. I've seen you get that with some of the kitchen staff at comedy clubs. Where I know this dude from?
Yeah, I just to go from that's that nigga from to, oh, that's Derek Gaines. I got to get a picture with Derek Gaines. When people can vocalize my name, fine,
Yeah.
because I don't want to do it for them. I'm just not the nigga to go, every time they go, ain't you the nigga from? I go, if you
Right.
can figure it out,
Right.
you can take this picture. But if not, I'm going to walk to the green room and just live my fucking life because I want you to know for you. I don't want to have to force it on you. I don't want to have to do anything. I'm not taking my shades off so you can recognize me when I'm walking through a public place. Fuck all that. If they see me, they go, yo, I just saw that nigga Derek Gaines. That is a level that's just cool for me. So, yeah. So, a movie, the special, and a whole lot more internet face shit so we could just stand alone as the outcast of stand-up comedy.
T, what about you? What do you got to manifest for 2024?
So I'm actually hosting a manifestation vision board party at the Stand.
The fuck? What the fuck? A manifestation party?
It's a vision board party.
Oh God!
So we're gonna
I've been to one of those, so I can't say it's
Invite your
crazy.
girl, invite everybody. It's not just for girls, it's for everyone, but it's for us to map out visually what you want for this year, and you hang it someplace that you're going to see it a lot. So it's this unconscious, constant reminder
rather
of
just
your
get a
goals,
tattoo.
right? Whatever. Anyway, I'm doing that, but it's part of my personal goal. No offense, guys, but I want to work with more women and do a lot more stuff that empower women. But then at the same time, my goals for Nnfa, we're already doing it, but I want to book out the tour for the next year.
Yeah.
I want to be able, not only myself, but I want to be able to get us into more places where we are nonstop traveling and we have to tell people, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm going to be out of town.
I like a nonstop travel. I'm still in travel. I can still go for a while. I can always tour.
Like you want to go from, oh, that's that dude to I'm Derek Gaines. I want to go from I'm free to, oh, let me check my calendar.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. More travel.
More tour.
I run
I love a good
every
tour.
city I go to. So for the cities that I have listed that we're coming to, whether it be Buffalo, St. Louis, LA, Seattle, London. Please tell me where are good running trails. All of my runners out there. T, we're going to close this up. So if you could cue us out with a little bit of I like to end the year with the New Year's Eve song, All Saint.
And before you do it,
All Lines.
And shout out to my nigga Pete for showing me what tour could be, so I can see it for my friends.
Yeah.
When he's not doing it and I want to do it, I know what the fuck a level of tour and fly shit could be because I have fly friends to show me the blueprint in order for me to do it myself. So.
Yeah, that is the other thing, man. Making our tours look like all the other tours, but not like all the other tours.
The Nnfa
Still
tour.
our own thing, man.
The two fly gods, the pot, the weed, the gals.
Yeah, fucking, as we sit here looking like the Blues Brothers.
the private planes, the hour and 40 to 2 hour shows of straight raucous hilarity, man.
And I hope you guys come with us on this journey.
And
man.
I'm not tired.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm ready to go. We can do this shit. So let's go.
We're 40. We're young men. But I do thank you all who have been on this journey with us all year. I appreciate everyone who has also grown with us. I know our audience has been growing. Shout out to the people who have been with us since the beginning. The Alice Rodriguez's, the Kalins, you all know who you are. Fucking Jesse Black, all the people who are always in the lives. 3B, everyone who's ever done any super chats on YouTube, anything that you've ever.
Shout out to the burlesque girls pulling their titties out on our show.
If you've ever bought merch, if you own a T-shirt, a hoodie, if you've watched any of our specials,
If you ever said splendiferous.
yeah, man. We appreciate you, man. Let us know what you guys want to do, what you guys want to see more of in 2024, and we will deliver, man.
We will deliver. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. 2023 was dope.
We got bags of white, the shorter comeback brown.
I got no regrets.
That was a Jay-Z line.
No need for apologies, guys.
No need for apologies.
This episode of No Need for Apologies was performed in front of a studio full of people that were half listening while they were working on something else.